that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I thought that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Let the passers-by stare at us, disapproving me. When we bid out, we'll lose our minds, forgive and forget.
Alrighty, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, Lan? What's up, Melon? What's up, T-Nums, COVID, Jacob, Ragnar, Skizzard, Bastard, Shizu, Corn, Lenity, Dix, Roro, Boja? What's up, what's up? Hey guys, how y'all doing today? How's all the early birds? All the homies, all the gamers? How are we doing, how are we doing, how are we doing? Look at this guy, Asmel, popping off, popping off. Good morning, happy Monday. Did you get the Sceptile? That would be a spoiler. That would be a spoiler, wouldn't I guess, Upshaw? I'm going to keep quiet on that for now. The race to Sceptile has only just started. It should be like I think it's like a week to 2 week long series of like PvP content almost every day. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully it's a fun time. There's a lot of PvP content coming up. Yeah, because of the race to Sceptile. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun like break for me. It was a fun like different kind of content. I really enjoyed like having that long overarching goal and just working hard every day to achieve that. It's honestly like pretty tough. You have to play a lot more games, I think, than you realize to be able to get those free Pokemon. Let me actually go ahead and just see what is the current one. Right now it's Steelix. Wait, both randoms N and U's reward is Steelix? That's hilarious. What are the odds of that? Is it randomized? You use Yanmega, doubles is T-Tar. Ooh. Ooh, then OU is Blissey. Maybe I should go get me a T-Tar. Doubles would be insane, though, to queue for all that. Hey, that's always a satisfying thing, Corn. Congratulations. Congrats. Finish my lectures? Yo, what's up, Lenity? What's up, Snake Bumble? How you doing? What's poppin'? Yo, what's up, Martin? How you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and just start the gym run. Let's go ahead. Where's that Richest Charms at? How many do I got left? 35. I think I missed at least one day on the weekend. I missed at least one gym rerun on the weekend. It might have been more than that, though. I'm not quite sure. Let me chug some water as we get into it. Now, I have been farming Dittos recently, which has been fun. Been making some really solid money on that. I do want to do a it'll be coming up. At least, I mean, it won't be like scheduled or released for a long time, but maybe I'll start doing it on stream. I would love to do a loop from 1 hour of Ditto. I think now is like kind of the perfect time to go ahead and hit that up. So we'll see how that goes for sure. Love this song. I love Matrix and Future Bound. Super underrated wubber artists is what I call them. Wubbered up. What's up, Haniac? What's up, man? How you doing? What's up? Good to see you. You too, man. How you doing today? What's up? Set up SDML. I set up SDML to take out 3 of his mons. Cleaned house. That's pretty nuts. Like, being able to set up, that sounds like, man, that's tough. I don't know if he just had no answer for Mawile or what kind of position that is in, because that's tough. Mawile is a slow Pokemon, so there's something crazy going on there. That's pretty nuts. Being able to set up an SD on Mawile and get that much damage off is a scary thing. That's nuts. Because Mawile is really not that strong of a Pokemon. It can be a little finicky, a little difficult to deal with. If he just didn't have an answer for it, that's tough. That's brutal. That's a sweep. Farming Ditto. Nice. What's up, Petrowski? Been binge watching your videos for a whole day now while playing. Happy to hear it, FPS. Hopefully it's been fun, man. Super honored. I appreciate it, dude. Want to borrow my Togekiss for Unova run? I think I'm okay, Ragnar, especially since I've already started the run. I appreciate the offer, but one day I'll end up getting in my own Togekiss and kind of testing with the strat and everything. Ah, so he played, gotcha. That makes sense, Corn. So yeah, that was a mistake for sure to just play it too risky, especially since Mawile can really have a solid chance of having Stone Edge or Rock Slide, which I assume you might have had. That's really risky to stay in and try to Quiver Dance with Dustox. Yeah, that's weird play. So just how to build a competitive PvP team. Can I just buy all perfect mons, use Pokemon, and okay to goes? So I have a couple guides on that, Asudo. I have a like basic team building guide. Building the perfect Pokemon team is, I mean, you're never gonna build the perfect team. You just want to cover as many bases as possible. It's tough. I'm not the best team builder by any means. Team building is a really tough skill that just comes with a lot of practice and thinking and planning and everything. I do have a basic team building guide. It talks about 2-2-2, which is a balance centric team, which essentially talks about having 2 core members for a core strategy and synergy, 2 offensive threats, and 2 tanks. Is your Blastoise movesets? Sure. Really quickly, I do have a really in-depth guide coming out on the Blastoise strat and the updated gym rerun guide really soon. But essentially, they're the same thing as Typhlosion for the most part, although they just are Water Spout and set up their Water Spout. One is Mystic Water because you want to be able to set up Rain Dance. So they're literally just the Typhlosion strat, but with Water Spout and Rain Dance. That's the only difference. But they operate the same way. You just set up Rain with the one and then Water Spout on the other and then spam Water Spouts until everything's dead. Yeah, just try your best to be able to answer every meta threat for sure. And then obviously being able to cover your Pokemon's weaknesses. There's so much to team building. It's a lot to think about. Let's pick up with Revies and Jolly Nature. I have an ultimate price checking guide FPS that should be able to help you pretty much price check anything aside from like niche shinies. That's really the only thing. Dude, I really hate Scizor. Scizor, yeah, I'm not a fan. What's up, Kuroshi? My weekend, yeah, I think it was good. I think it was pretty fucking up and down. I mean, as it always is, right? Strong ups, strong downs, sort of thing. What 2 tanks would you say is the best? That is such a complex, open-ended question, right? So it depends on, first of all, what tier are we talking about? We're talking about NU, UU, OU, doubles. Are we talking about like just like the 2 strongest tanks? Are we talking about the best 2 tanks that synergize together? What's the rest of your team? What typing do you need? Like there's no like with competitive Pokemon, there's pretty much never like, oh, this is just the best. It's always like, oh, like what else are you using? Like, etc. Now there always is like a best team overall, I guess. But it's I don't know, not in Pokemon. Pokemon is pretty well balanced. Like, I would say, okay, so I would say that 2 of the best wall combinations, or I guess one of the best wall combinations, is probably Chansey and Rotom Wash. So Rotom Wash, fully defensive. You go bold nature Rotom Wash, go fully defensive. And then Chansey, you still go bold and defensive on Chansey, but it's so naturally specially defensive that it tanks everything. So I think Chansey and Rotom Wash are pretty fucking good and can go on pretty much any team. Blissey plus Hippowdon is also extremely good. Now you want to go Blissey over Chansey on a Hippo team because Blissey has the leftovers to heal back up on the Sandstream chip, which that Sandstream chip does, it really hurts Chansey. It can be doable with Blissey. And Blissey and Hippo is a really nice combo because Hippo is an incredible, it's just like, you really just want one defense wall, one special defense wall. It's really that simple. You can also go mixed walls and stuff like that as well, which makes things more complicated, but you want to be really basic and just build a super straightforward balanced team. Just go like fucking one defense wall, one special defense wall. Weezing's a big defense wall, so you could go like Weezing and then Chansey / Blissey is another great option. There's so many tank wall options like that. What's up, Koobster? Morning, evening, afternoon. What's up, man? How you doing, Koobster? How you doing, gamer? King? What's up, what's up, what's up? Other than your top 5 Pokemon in PokeMMO... Wait, what? I don't know what you're asking, Frederick. Other than your top 5 Pokemon PokeMMO, is others to recommend? Can you clarify that question, please? What are the trainer changes in Platinum and Emerald? Also, what is that? What do you mean by that, my friend? Sorry, I'm just not understanding the questions. Scizor was my favorite. A more power to you, Lenity. I think Scizor has a really cool design. I really like the red color. I just really have a sore spot for it due to its competitive play usage, and the way it works in competitive play is pretty frustrating. I feel like that music's a little loud. Sorry. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm new. Loving PokeMMO and your channel. I stopped at Gen 2. This is all new to me. That's honestly one of the most fun things, Gino. Like learning all of the newer generations, or quote unquote newer, right, through PokeMMO is a really fun time. It's definitely different, and I would keep that in mind. It's definitely not comparable to like 5th gen because it has a lot of custom changes, a lot of custom mechanics. But it's welcome. It's awesome to have you, and yeah, hopefully it's a fun time, man. I think it's more than 110. I would say it's pretty easily. I think 120 mil is average because what happens is Pokeballs end up costing like 10 to 15 mil on their own, which is kind of nuts over that many Pokeballs. They'll be grinding for Sceptile. So all of my videos are recorded heavily in advance. So all the PvP stuff, the race to Sceptile has been done for like a month. I ended that quite a while ago. All of my videos are recorded. They're all scheduled and recorded heavily in advance. That's how most YouTubers do things, from my understanding. So I think right now I am scheduled out much further than most people probably. I really like to work really hard and get really ahead. Right now I think I have around, I think it's 40 videos scheduled, or I guess, yeah, 40 days scheduled out. I actually have around 44, 45 videos scheduled, but a couple of those are multiples and stuff. I don't want to go here yet. Oops. Everyone was just really from normal life for the weekend. Happy chills. That was the brisket. Ooh, brisket sounds awesome. Yo, I appreciate the love, Victor. How you doing today, man? What's up? What's up? Finally got my shiny Ralts with 130. No fucking way. After 50 encounters, I got another shiny. Hey, that's what we're fucking talking about, Kazia. That's that RNG evening out. Congratulations, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream, dropping a quick like on it helps out a ton. Just a little reminder. What's up, Hoodie? How you doing today, Hoodie Evie? I have a question for you. Do you know why some Scizor goes max HP and defense? I've never seen a Scizor go max HP and defense. Or speed, sorry. HP and speed. Instead of max attack and speed. So I'll see Scizors, most Scizors that I see end up going either full HP and full attack or full attack and full speed. I think going full HP and full attack is honestly probably the best way to go. If you're going speedy Scizor, like I probably are Swords Dance, I guess, at that point, but yeah, you're probably Swords Dance. If you're Choice Band, you're probably going full HP. Bring these guys in. I've never seen full HP, full speed. I've never seen that. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that was a mistype or what. If someone was going that, I assume it's to try to get max benefits out of just being bulky and fast, and I assume they're trying to do some Swords Dance set. Yeah, so HP, yeah, so the general two things are, if you're a Swords Dance set, you probably go full speed, but if you're a Choice Band set, you probably go HP. That'd be my understanding. Because if you take the time and the health and energy and effort to set up Swords Dance, losing because you're slower than a Pokemon is just going to be way too punishing. This recommended me your video of top 5 Pokemon. I was wondering what else you'd recommend. Finish Kanto and Univille. I was trying to build a team for. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. I mean, really, the teams just end up being the same, Frederick. Like, the Pokemon that are good in the storyline are good in every storyline. It's not like, oh, like, Crocodile's only good in Unova. Like Crocodile's, like, it's the Pokemon that are good in the storylines are just overall good as fuck in every storyline. So really just using some combination of those Pokemon again, or just if you want to mix it up, you know, please go for that and try to have some fun. Use your favorite mons, try to import some challenges if you want. But if you want to speed run through the region, just Crocodile, Srafty, Gyarados, pop off, you know? That's really the meme. What's up, Astier? How you doing? How you doing? Amazing homemade blood sausage. That does sound pretty awesome. Koopster, pop off. Impressive stuff. That's crazy, man. I also recently found you in Pokemon. I absolutely love all your videos to binge, but that's many schedules a grind. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely a little bit of a workaholic. Definitely a little bit of a workaholic. Like, especially like, dude, days where I just like don't at least make one video, I'm just like stressing about it the entire day, or I'm just like feeling like shit. Like, I mean, and then before that, like if I didn't make 2 videos every day, I just felt like trash. Like, I feel like trash until I get my work done, and then I can like relax for the rest of the day, sort of thing. That's definitely how I tend to operate. Definitely a little bit of a workaholic with it, and I never really feel fully ahead, but nothing wrong with that, I guess, honestly. I don't think it's, you know, too much and I force myself to take a break. What's up, Outcast? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Gyarados is super underrated, I think. Gyarados is just, yeah, so cheap, man. It's hard to underestimate. Like, Gyarados is such a good cheap option. It's not even, like, it would just be, it's just so good. Gyarados, it's so good for storylines. Yeah, I would love to see that, young boy. I would absolutely love to see them, like, start releasing alphas with events, holiday events. I think that'd be super freaking cool. How to get past the first part of the Kanto? What part specifically, Raven? What do you mean? Hey Pat, is farming fossils good, old Amber? Yeah, so I have a video of farming Sinnoh fossils. So it's the fossils you get depend on which region you're farming them in. So if you farm in Sinnoh, you're gonna get the Skull fossil and the, what's the other one? Is it Skull and Shield? I think that's, yeah, I think that's 4th, right? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it's yeah, Crinidos and Shieldon. And then if you're farming in, obviously, if you're farming in Kanto, you're gonna get the old Amber, you're gonna get the Dome and Helix fossils. And if you're farming in Hoenn, you're gonna get the, yeah. Essentially, fossils are dependent on the region, and it's a coin flip, coin roll. Alpha event particle mons. Yeah, now we're talking. That'd be a good meme. Now we're talking. Got an ad for Fall Guys. Fuck. That's funny that the game's still running ads. I feel like I think of that game as being a little dead, but I mean, that's pop off, Fall Guys. Now we have to do an Overwatch 2. I am not excited for Overwatch 2, man. Just went down for the last time. That is pretty sad, Patrick. I am not excited for Overwatch 2. I really don't think the game looks very good, in my opinion, unfortunately. I played the beta, and I really did not like it. It felt a lot more skirmishy, a lot less skill-based, a lot less team-based, a lot more... I didn't like it. Was not a fan. Really just didn't enjoy the experience. I really want to give it more of a solid try and play the final product, but... I heavily preferred Overwatch 1 for sure. To get to the first gym, you should just be able to run north towards, so let's say you're in Pallet Town, you just spawn, run north into the grass, Professor Oak will stop you, you pick your starter, then you head up to Viridian City, then you go to the Pokemon, I'm looking to run, I played Fire Red the most, so, then you go to the Pokemart, and then you go to pick up the Oaks parcel from the Pokemart, pick that up, bring that down back to Professor Oak, and then run back up to Viridian Forest, go through Viridian Forest, north, basically just go north until you get up to Brock. There you go, easy peasy. The first gym is not in Viridian City. You ignore Viridian City. You come back. Viridian City is actually the 8th gym. Who's your main in Overwatch? I was a Lucio main / I had high elo, I was 3600 peak, so I was like low mid masters peak. I was a Lucio one trick there because I couldn't play anything to that level besides Lucio, but I was a really fucking good Lucio at my peak. Nowadays, I honestly don't play much. And when I do play, I pretty much just play Genji and quick play. Genji, Doom. Anything that's fast. Any fast projectile champion. Or, yeah, I'm all about. To play Modern Warfare 2? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Although I have been playing, I played Modern Warfare, like original Modern Warfare 2 on Steam recently. Played some little multiplayer on that, and I picked up. I've been playing some old CODs recently on Xbox, which is funny. They're used for Master Ball. Yes, Master Ball can be an absolute lifesaver. I think I have a video talking about it. Master Ball can be a lifesaver with saving certain shinies from doom. You can make or break whether you catch a shiny or not with a Master Ball at times. Certain shinies will try to kill themselves. Certain shinies, like, you desperately need a Master Ball for to prevent losing them. Save your Master Balls. They're important. Yeah, I respect that so much, Bastard. Yeah, being able to try new shit. 100%. Absolutely. Anything else I miss in chat? Just the barbecue boys popping off. I think I answered everything, hopefully. You should be able to find a price check pretty easily for that FPS on you should be able to find one pretty easily. Literally as long as you follow my guide FPS. Like I could show you. I mean, it's pretty easy to price check most things. You just have to know how to do it, right? You got to follow the guide. So, let's say you have this what is this? A Pidgey with these stats. So, first things first, you said it's female. You would not check it as a Pidgey. You would check it as the flying age group, like mentioned in the guide. You would go 31 defense, 31 speed. You'll check 25 plus in every. This is a really good Pidgey. You'll check 25 plus in every other stat, but it might not be relevant. Yep, it's not gonna be relevant. So, what we do then is we slowly bring down the stats, like mentioned in the video. Bring down the lesser important stats first. So let's bring down the defenses. Bring down special attack. Now we're looking at 300k for this. Let's check this out. This is 3 times 31, somewhat comparable, but definitely a bit better. Let's go ahead and bring down. Let's go ahead and get rid of. Do you want to get rid of the special attack? The issue is we probably want to get rid of one of these stats. What if we do this? We want to get rid of one of these stats because you're not going to need both. 190k for this is interesting. What if we do 20 plus like this? 220k for this male ruffle. Let's check the stats. All right, so what I would do, and you have to just, so you would do that and then you would make a guesstimate. So there's a lot of ways you have to price check it, and eventually you have to just end up making a judgment call on a lot of price checks. It's just totally up to experience and you know, stuff like that. This is definitely something I could see you getting a second opinion on. I would probably try to list that Pidgey. This is gonna sound crazy. Anywhere from, it's tough. I would say no less than 100k, but no more than 200k. So I would go anywhere between. I would probably recommend something around the range of 120 to 160, maybe 150. So I would go anywhere between 120 to 150, 160, something like that. That's my recommendation. Live price. I don't like price checking things for people often. I like you guys to try to figure it out yourself and try to learn it, because it's a really important skill. And a lot of it does come down to judgment calls like that. But that was definitely an interesting one. So glad I could go ahead and use that as an example. Wrecking Ball exclusively. Hamster players are fucking built different. Hamster, for those who don't know, Hamster is actually like the most picked tank in or it was for a long time. I don't know if it still is. It was for a long time. Hamster was the most picked tank in Masters and GM and top 500 and stuff, because he's such a powerful tank. He's really good, but he's really fucking hard to play. Easily the hardest tank to play. He can have like the highest impact on the game, even though it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, he's pretty fantastic. I have a question. How many boxes is it possible to bring in 1 hour? I managed 11, give or take, with custom strings. Is it possible to do more? The highest I have seen, like, there's definitely a human limit, Peds, and it's tough to imagine. So the highest I've seen is around 14 or 15. I think 15 boxes is like the highest I've seen. And that is, it's excruciating on your fingers, man. It's excruciating. Damn, trimming off 2 pounds is nuts, bastard. That's a huge fucking piece of meat. That's awesome. That's so much brisket. Yeah, literally. I weirdly like ads. I feel like they keep me informed. Fine, I'll run more ads. Quit begging. That's an insane goofball. What's this Pokeball sending starters meme? That is a particle effect. Particle effects are literally just visual effects. They're like a little cosmetic, a little vanity, a little fun. That's a particle effect. That's all it is. Good question. 20 hours is nuts. That's crazy, bastard. Oh my god, my chair is so broken. I appreciate it, Gix. Yeah, I appreciate it. Absolutely. That was definitely an interesting example to like go over in great detail FPS. So yeah, I don't mind. That was a good example. How'd you remember controls to move at the same time you use the mouse, assuming you change it from arrow keys? I use WASD. I use I do WASD and then Z and X. So yeah, WASD are movement keys, which is pretty standard for like most games. Most games I feel like nowadays use WASD. Arrow keys just feel shit. Don't like arrow keys. So I use WASD and then Z and X. Z and X is honestly probably weird and suboptimal. I don't really recommend it. I know a lot of people use Q and E. I like that a lot more, honestly. I think Q and E is pretty good. I use Z and X because I'm used to it. It's like a habit. Yeah, I think it might be possible. Yeah, I agree, Kroshi. I think it might be possible break into the 16th box. Yeah, I love the fucking human limit, like, interesting thing about seeing how many. Yeah, I love that part of breeding. Maybe my favorite part about breeding eggs and egg shiny hunting is the competitive aspect of seeing how many eggs you can make. It's such a fun grind in that regard, but it's so taxing. If you guys are enjoying the stream, quickly liking the video, it does help out a ton. Pushes around the algorithm, lets other people find the channel, lets other people find PokeMMO, the game itself, usually. So I appreciate it. Goes a long way. Also consider subscribing. I think now only around 35% of my viewers are subscribed, and I would love to hit 20k subs by the end of the year, maybe 25k. We can get a huge surge during the holiday event, which would be during event season, which would be a really fun time. Discord link is also down below if you want to see whenever I'm live ASAP or see when the videos come out ASAP. And then finally, if you want to go above and beyond and have the biggest smile in the room, you can pop off via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, or most importantly, PayPal and Venmo. Best way to give some love just because they take less of a cut. But that's my YouTube spiel. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate anyone who goes above and beyond. Gotta give it. I appreciate the patience. Space equals A and F, B long weird. Fuck. Or space equals A, F equals B. That is a crazy. That's a cracked. That is a cracked. I respect it. Cracked controls. Love the controller. Controller seems pretty comfy. But there are people who really like the controller. It's my favorite part. Dude, I love it, Kuroshi. I respect it. I hate that I'm unmotivated in Pokemon right now. Dude, I respect that, Crash. And definitely, I think if you're unmotivated in something, just don't try to force it. Just take a break. Just relax. Try to find some new. You can try to find some newfound love for it, and like try something else in the game that you've never tried before. But also, like, don't force it too hard. I think that's just gonna, burn it out or crush it harder, right? Yeah, Q and E works really well, big guy. I've been live for around 27 minutes, 28 minutes. You say. Dashing Global, if wanted a mini catching with an Alpha Clefairy as the prize, no one batted an eye. But yeah, Alpha Clefairy is definitely up there as one of the least required, I guess, wanted ones. Getting up at 2 a.m. to start. Oh, I just cut on accident. That's so dumb. Getting up at 2 a.m. to start cooking is absurd. That's nuts. I hope this still kills. I got a crit. That might have mattered. I can't believe I accidentally cut on Typhlosion. That was dumb. Hi, where do you level up your Typhlosions? I mean, Horde power leveling. I have a guide covering my top 5 locations for leveling. I'm gonna do this because it should break 30. It should kill here. Tentacruels, usually hordes of Tentacruels are the best in the game, if not at least one of the best. Tentacruels are pretty good. There's a ton of different locations all around the game, though. There's tons of different options depending on which region you're in, for sure. Fuck, that's really impressive, Gino. That'd be really, really cool to see a guide on that. If you could, that's awesome. That's very cool. Congrats, level 1. Your first 1 million Pokeyen's a huge deal. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, that's very, very cool, Gino. I feel you, bastard. How easy is it to run this stream on... How easy is it to run this on Steam Deck, by the way? I have no idea. See, I know Steam Decks seem like one of the coolest fucking things in a long time. I think it's so awesome. But Valve is always trying to change the fucking game with anything they release, and they usually succeed. So it's pretty impressive what they're doing with that. But I don't know much about it besides just how reviews and everything. I've never touched one myself. Yo, peace, dicks. Have a good one, man. Homebrewing the system, switching to then installing Android. That's so nuts, Gino. Yeah, that's sick. That's always exciting. FPS. Huge tip I can give to anyone trying to breed faster with the visual cues for where to click. Yes, that's a yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Like pre-placing your cursor over stuff can be super important. Yeah, that happens quite often level 1. So people battle over the legendaries in this game. I mean every day. I mean at least once, at least every day for sure. Battling for control of it, giving it the Pokedex. It's a huge flex. Hey, best of luck, Hoodie. It's always exciting when you do. Shinies are rare though. What are alphas? If you quickly Google alpha Pokemon explained, I should have a really quick like 5-minute or less video explaining them. I feel you crashing, man. Getting a gym rerun team is huge. I think once you start doing gym runs, it'll definitely feel rewarding, but I feel you, man. Try to get in that pattern of just doing your gym run every day and everything is huge. Dude, I feel you, big guy. Like, I get that so much. Like, it's hard to justify purchases of like other stuff when like you mostly just play PokeMMO. It's literally how I am. Like, I just mostly play PokeMMO, so it's hard to justify buying other, upgrading hardware stuff sometimes. I feel you. Like, why? That's like, why would I? That's like, that's how I feel about like, why would I buy a Switch and why would I buy the new Pokemon games when I know like I might play them to completion and then even so, but like I'm not that interested and like I might as well just play PokeMMO. Like that's really like I haven't played a new Pokemon game in a super long time just because my thought process is always like, why would I not just play PokeMMO? That game is just it's the best Pokemon game. It's hard to argue. Worth getting your run team before you've cleared all the storylines? Yes, in my opinion. I'm honestly so much interested in the late game. So much more interested. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if you're interested in the late game. I think there's like two types of people. I think some people really prefer the storylines and like heavily prefer not like a lot of people hate the PokeMMO late game. I love it personally. It's a love it or hate it type of thing. I feel like definitely, man. I think if you can do one region, if you have 5 gyms, I think it's 5. I calced it somewhat recently. The number is like 5 or 6. If you can do like 5 gyms, you break the point of where you're making more money when using an amulet coin. So if you can do 5 gyms, which is like usually one region, most of the time, you're able to pop an amulet coin and then do that run and then go hit up like some rich trainers or something to finish off the coin or just let it go to waste. Or if you're like a really busy person, what you can do is you can wake up. If you don't have that much time to play PokeMMO, what you can do is, you only have one region completed, for example, you can wake up, pop your amulet coin, do your gym run. Let's say you have like 40 minutes left after that, quote unquote gym run, since it's a very short run. You can just log out, wait until the next day when your gym timer's reset, and then use that same amulet coin to get the same boosted, rerun the same gyms essentially. You can do that like 3 times or something if it only takes you 20 minutes per run. I feel you fucking crashing, dude. Yeah, The Last of Us remaster I feel like is such a meme, but I mean people love that game. I've never played it. I would love to play it at some point. I feel like lots of ROM hack people are coming over to PokeMMO. Yes, I think like the algorithm, man. The algorithm really helps people find out about. I think people find out about PokeMMO through ROM hack YouTube searches or through Pixelmon and stuff. I can't tell you the amount of people I've come over from Pixelmon and stuff like that. Like it's usually people who are looking for like alternative Pokemon content away from the mainstream games end up finding PokeMMO, and I think it's a fantastic. It's awesome. The algorithm is super helpful, which is why wink wink self-advertise, which is why liking the videos is so important because it pushes more people to find the game. It pushes the algorithm around. It's just so helpful. Absolutely, big guy. Do you think they will add new regions someday? Yes, of course. So if you're not familiar with the history of PokeMMO, Mr. Graimu, the game originally released as just one region. It hasn't been a 5th gen game since release. On release, PokeMMO was literally just one region. It was literally just Fire Red back in 2012 all the way up until 2015. So it was a single region game for 3 years. And then in 2015, they added Emerald / Hoenn. And then in 2017, they added Unova / Black and White 5th gen. And then in 2019, I believe, they added Sinnoh. So they've added a new region every 2 to 3 years consistently for 10 years. It's not a sort of like, oh, like, do you think they'll ever add any new? It's a win, will they? Because like they've always done that consistently. It's pretty easy to look at it and be like, oh yeah, we're clearly like reliving the the Pokemon release experience and everything. What's up, Rober? Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you want to, I have a ton of videos talking about that thought process a lot more as well. I think a lot of people are like, hey man, like they just don't know the history of Pokemon, and they ask like, hey, like will they ever add regions? And that's just not the question. The question is, when will they? I would guess that Johto comes out around summer of next year. That would be my guess. Total guess. Don't take that to the grave, but just a guesstimate. That's fucking awesome, Koopster. Found Mr. Petrowski. You ever played the game with a pad? It's the same thing, really. Not sure if you figured out more hotkeys, but the Steam has a ton of buttons. Oh, I have no idea. I think you're talking to a big guy with that. Sorry. Just too arrogant. Thought it was about me. What's up, Maid Lulia? Thanks so much for becoming a fucking cool duder. I really fucking appreciate that. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the support. Allows me to keep making the content that I do every single day. Thank you. Super honored by that. Any questions? Did I miss? Oh, good luck, Corn. Mr. Mime can pop off in randoms for sure. What did I miss? Something very scary and memes are like, I did me. Catching these god Pokemon are making it hard to make fast cash quick. I found out about PokeMMO a week ago, thanks also through you, dude. I'm always happy to hear that, man. I always say like it's fucking unreal that people find out about the game through me. That was never something I intended or thought was even a possibility when I started my YouTube channel. When I started my channel, my 2 goals were to teach, educate, inform, and excite new players. So I wanted to keep new players around, and I wanted to entertain and just kind of, not really inform, but entertain and keep veteran players around as well. So my player retention for both veteran players and for rookie players or new players was always my intention. I never dreamed of being the reason people like find out about the game or bringing people into the game. That shit is insane. That shit is so nuts to me. Yo, what's up, Diegos? Happy to see you, man. What's up? I know I missed some stuff. Welcome, new cool duder. So good videos, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully they're helpful, man. Yeah, the 2 Typhlosion Team Star. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. I really appreciate that, Maid. Thank you so much. I probably should call you Lulia. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Lulia. Here's a question. Do you think they'll be able to find a way to add the 3D regions that are being released now? Yes, one day for sure. So people asked, and I have videos. I literally have videos talking about this. If you look up, will like the Kalos region or will 6th gen ever be added to PokeMMO? The same exact question was being asked with 5th gen and 4th gen because people claimed that they were like 2.5D. They have some more like 3D elements and some different graphical elements compared to Hoenn and Kanto or Fire Red. So people were thinking like, I can't tell you the amount of people that said like, there's no fucking way they could add Sinnoh in Hoenn to the, or Unova, sorry, Sinnoh and Unova. They can't do the seasons, the weathers. Like, there's no way it would ever work, and they find workarounds. Like it's just the same. Like, it's funny how much history repeats itself in PokeMMO, where like it's the same people doubting or the same like I guess questions being asked that have already been answered. I think definitely we will see 6th gen. 2025, 2026, like so far out in the future, but yeah, absolutely. Gotcha, Lilia. Fuck, I'm always happy to hear that, Gino. I really just fucking care about it. I say 30 mil goal. Well, I set a 25 mil goal, Tipsy, so I'm sticking with it. Can alpha Pokemon be shiny? Yes, but only via breeding. Alpha shinies are one of the most expensive shinies like in the game right now. There's like less than 10 for sure, maybe even less than like 8 or so. There's not very many alpha shinies in the game. They're extremely expensive. The only way to get them is via breeding. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane stuff. Quick question, Master Pat. Should I play Dead Space, Halo 3, Kingdom Hearts 2, or Resident Evil 4? So, the games that I've played on that list are Dead Space, Halo 3, and Kingdom Hearts 2. I have never played Resident Evil 4, or like I've never played a single Resident Evil game. Surprisingly, I would say that out of those games, I think Dead Space is actually the best one. Especially since it's spooky month. I was not a fan of Halo 3, unfortunately. I really just couldn't get into it. I really liked Halo 1 and Halo 2, but I really didn't like Halo 3 for whatever reason. I really liked the storyline, but I did not like the mechanics. I wasn't into it. Kingdom Hearts 2, pretty much all Kingdom Hearts games just feel like the most brain dead hack and slash games to me. They're not bad. They're fun. Like they are pretty fun. They're just like one of the most repetitive games that exist in my opinion. Which isn't a bad thing. Like, it's enjoyable. I enjoy Kingdom Hearts games, but I'm not a super fan by any means. Probably the opposite, or not super hater, but like, I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts games are like the most okay game. What else? Yeah, I think Dead Space is just very original, very cool, very fantastic, and just check it out. Resident Evil 4, it's tough for me. I don't know anything about it, so. I myself will probably be replaying Dead Space for spooky season. I feel you, Gene. I know a lot of people loved Halo 3, so I'm in the minority with that. Yo, congrats, Salad. Very cool. I definitely love covering the economy of PokeMMO. I think it's really interesting. Really just on moms get this game working harder than together is honestly amazing to me. It's really impressive, dude. Yeah, I really can't like. I could gush over the way this game is made and the devs and like the choices and the loopholes they've made for like all day in the economy and everything. Oh my god, there's so many decisions made with this game that are just literally genius. And they were the first game to do it. It's really incredible. Kingdom Hearts is one of the games of all time. That is true. Kingdom Hearts is one of the games. Sorry, I know I'm memeing on you a little bit. Yeah, greatest games. Yeah, I get you. I think Kingdom Hearts is... This is a hot take. I think Kingdom Hearts is pretty fucking overrated. I think it's pretty monotonous, pretty hack and slash combat, but it's just enjoyable and a little campy. It's nice, but it was amazing. I don't know. That's just me, but maybe I haven't played enough Kingdom Hearts. My favorite Kingdom Hearts game was actually, because I have the most nostalgia for it, was Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on Game Boy. I played most of my Kingdom Hearts on Game Boy. But I played pretty much all of them, except for the newest one, which is like Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I guess there's so many. I played Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts, and then Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So there's 3 that I played, I think. To the 360, I assume that means Xbox. I fucking love. I've been loving my. I've been playing a ton of Xbox 360 recently. I've been playing through Rage. I've been playing through LA Noire. I actually completed Dungeons and Dragons Daggerdale the other day. It was a great game. I played it as a kid and I loved it. I remember like Dungeons and Dragons Daggerdale was a game that is, dude, everyone fucking hates that game. It's a pretty soulless D&D game, but it's just such a fun dungeon crawler and such a fun, like, I don't know, I really liked it. Like dungeon crawler, RPG, just progressing your character. It was really simple, but I really enjoyed it. It feels really good in my opinion. And then what else? But yeah, that game was like pretty hated. It gets kind of soulless, but I like it. And the ending scene is cool. The end is cool. I remember like playing through all of it as a kid. I remember getting to the very final boss fight, and I couldn't beat the boss fight. Like, I remember getting to the very end in that game and never being able to beat it. So I finally went back and beat through all of it, which is nice. That's very possible, Bastard. I just literally gave up on ever keeping track of the story. So that's maybe maybe that's the meme. Well, okay, I respect it, Crash, and hell yeah. Dude, it's so hard not to, big guy. Fuck, I feel you, dude. I think this is a really fucking hot take. I think most gamers, like serious people, like really want to play like most video games and like really get the experience of the like, you know, of the medium. Most gamers can play like can never play Kingdom Hearts ever, and they won't be missing out on much. I really don't think Kingdom Hearts. I really think Kingdom Hearts is probably one of the most overrated games. Hot take. I'm sorry to the KH fans. I love you and I respect you, but just definitely I think it's pretty overrated. What's up, GGG Glitchy? I appreciate it. What's up, man? I guess it'd be GGG Glitchy if it's stuff like that, but or GG Glitchy. What's up, man? How you doing today? Dude, Rage. I feel I want to do a video about Rage on my Retro Pat channel. I do have a side channel called Retro Pat, which covers, you know, more topics like this. Dude, Rage was such an underrated game. Rage is really fucking good. Like you just can't. The fucking enemy AI in Rage to this day is still like one of the coolest enemy AIs ever. Is it like the best? No, but it's fucking cool. And the way they like hop over shit and run off the wall and do parkour, it's so fucking cool, man. Like that alone. Oh, Rage is so cool. And like the characters in Rage, there's so much character and so much like storytelling and story building just within the environment of Rage. What Rage did was they built like a small scale RPG. It wasn't like Skyrim. It wasn't like you know, Fallouts where it's like all these different towns and cities. There's only a couple towns and cities in Rage, and you spend most of the game in like one or two major towns, right? You spend most of it in Wellspring. And if you go around and you look around Wellspring, you see like all of the like things they use to build the roofs and like all the different textures, and like it's really, really interesting, and it's a really, really beautiful city. And it's just so interesting. You see, you know, the people racing and that sort of thing. You see people shooting dice and gambling on the side of the road. You can talk to them, and there's characters with personality. Oh my god, it's so cool. I try not to plug it too much. It's a very, very, very small side channel. Like I literally think it has like 80 subscribers. It's excruciatingly small. I don't upload on it too much. I would love to put some more love. It's really a passion project. Like RetroPad is very much just a passion project, like 100%. Yeah, absolutely. But I think Rage came out in probably, I want to do a video on this as well, 2011, probably the best year for video games like ever, in my opinion. I really, it's absurd how many incredible games came out in 2011 and how many of them got overshadowed because of the other incredible games. So Skyrim was 2011, LA Noire was 2011, I think Call of Duty MW3 was 2011, Bulletstorm was 2011, Rage was 2011. Which I think Bulletstorm and Rage were very overlooked games because of the year they came out. There's so many games that were just unbelievably game changing that came out in 2011. If I go to like the list of like 2011 video game releases, I could literally just go on and on about all the fucking banger titles. Dead Island was 2011, Portal 2 was 2011, Saints Row the 3rd was 2011, Battlefield 3 was 2011, the original Dark Souls was 2011, Uncharted, I'm not a huge fan of the Uncharted series, but Uncharted 3 was 2011. I know people love that. Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, released 2011. Gears of War 3 was 2011, Dead Space 2 2011, Witcher 2 2011, Terraria released in 2011, the first Skylanders released in 2011. Dude, 2011 was fucking absurd. 2011 is literally insane. Holy shit, like the releases, Dragon Age 2, Crisis 2 was 2011. Dude, it's absurd. I literally could like, I need to make a full video about this. It is insane, the games that came out in 2011 that were just, Bastion came out, very, very underrated indie game. Oh my god, it's insane. It's nuts. It's nuts, all of the incredible games that came out in 2011. It's actually nuts. It's literally, there's just so many, oh my god, so many incredible games. Like, there's so many award-winning games in 2011. It was insane. I'll never forget 2011. It was so nuts. Such an insane time for video games. Such an insane time. I don't care about the Deus Ex genre, but I know Deus Ex Human Revolution did really, really good. It's so insane. Oh, it's so nuts. Yeah, 2011 was incredible. Duke Nukem Forever as well, which is a cool game. Like Duke Nukem Forever was like not a great game, but it's funny and campy, I guess. I've still yet to play through all of Duke Nukem Forever. I'll never get past the opening scene where you're fucking pissing in a urinal. So memey. 1998 was Pokemon year. Dude, yeah, 2011 was insane. 2011 was so insane. Dude, Dead Island was such a cool game. I'm not a huge fan of. I actually like hate zombie games. For whatever reason, I guess zombies in general, zombie games or zombie stuff is like, for whatever reason, it's the genre that scares me. I don't know why. I fucking hate zombie stuff just because I hate the idea of having to kill another human, I guess, like to such an extent where, I don't know, even if they're zombified, I fucking hate it. I hate zombie stuff. I'm not a fan of it. Even like Call of Duty Zombies was like hard for me to play sometimes. My friends loved it, so I would suck it up. But I still played a decent amount of zombies, but not as much as other people because I don't know, I hate zombie stuff. But Dead Island was just such a cool game, and I love I pushed that aside to play Dead Island, and I love I'm a huge fan of bright and sunny atmosphere, but really scary stuff going on. Midsummer is a great movie that I love. I love that style of like bright, happy, sunny atmosphere, but like very scary, very horror stuff going on, which Dead Island does very well. What's up, AJ? Thank you so much for fucking becoming a cool duder, man. What's up? What's up? How are you doing today? Super honored by that. I really appreciate that. Support like that allows me to keep making the content I do every single day. So fucking thank you, man. Seriously, thank you so much. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please consider leaving a like on the video. It does help out a ton. Also consider subscribing. I think only around 35% of my viewers are subscribed right now, which is unfortunate. I would love to hit 20k subs by the end of the year. Only do so if you want to see daily PokeMMO content, of course. You also check out the Discord link down below to join a really cool community and just learn a ton about the game. And then finally, if you want to go above and beyond and have the biggest smile in the room like AJ, have access to Shuckle emotes and just have a really fun time. I think ads as well get cut if you're a YouTube member. So YouTube memberships, Twitch Prime, Twitch sub, or most importantly, hitting up my PayPal or Venmo. Just throw a couple bucks my way on PayPal/Venmo are a fantastic way to support because they take less of a cut. Just join the game. Welcome, Rengar. Okay, I missed a lot of stuff. What are you saving up for? Shinies? Oh, definitely not. Definitely am not a huge... I don't think many people buy Shinies, at least to keep. Buying Shinies to collect is sort of a cheapened way of hunting Shinies, in my opinion. Obviously, if you want to buy Shinies to collect, you know, more power to you, go for it. But you want to save up money for event seasons to be able to invest, is the TLDR. I have a couple videos covering that topic. What's up, Secretly Jay? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, obviously, for sure, Salad. Like, I played Duke Nukem 3D, and I know about that. But I think, even so, Duke Nukem 3D was, like, a much better game than Duke Nukem Forever, especially for the time. A lot more character. Like, I don't know. Duke Nukem Forever, it was just, I don't know, pretty bland. The combat didn't feel good was a huge issue, right? In my opinion. Thanks, Cubes. I don't think Dead Island 2 needs to happen, to be honest. I think Dead Island has already overshadowed it. I never played Dying Light, unfortunately. Not really a game. I'm not a huge zombie guy, like I said. Yo, okay. I'm excited to hear what happened next, Dan. What's up? What's up? Second God, Pidgey, let's go. You're on a fucking roll, FPS. I've been following your videos last week's, also your streamings. I was wondering why you want to have money for Halloween event. Yeah, so the real thing is to invest. You want to be able to prepare to invest or just honestly pick up or buy the vanities that you want. So if there's a vanity that comes out and you really enjoy, oh yeah, for sure. I try to hit goals that are pretty achievable, Corn, or try to select goals that are pretty achievable. I don't play PokeMMO that much at the moment, besides like I spend most of my time making videos and not actually playing the game. If I was just sitting here actually like grinding, if I was just playing PokeMMO 10 hours a day, it'd be easy peasy, right? But if I'm only playing PokeMMO for like 2 to 3 hours a day and making videos for 10 hours a day, that's when there becomes this disconnect of like, it's actually kind of tough. And even then, I wanted it to be achievable through just gym runs. That's my goal, just to be able to do gym runs. I've also made a decent amount of money with, you know, going above and beyond and being ahead of the goal and everything. My initial goal was actually 20 mil, and I ended up upping it to 25. Yeah, so you can make a ton of money during events. It's always the best money-making method in the game usually, but you can also make, like, short-term, you can also make a ton of money long-term with investments. If you want to see why I'm saving up for, I guess, a good video to watch on why I'm saving up for event season or just events in general is checking out the and there's a video linked down below. I almost forgot to mention that. First thing in the description, there's a video explaining event season, why I'm preparing, what I'm preparing, how I'm preparing, investments, etc., etc. I also have a video called How to Become a Billionaire in PokeMMO, which explains the investment process, and literally the only way to become a billionaire in PokeMMO is through investing. You're never really going to realistically become it by doing your gym run every day. It's just not enough money. Whew, okay. Yeah, I would like to play through Duke Forever is on my list. I own the game. I should play through it at some point. When's the next episode of season 3 might come out? So I've been actively uploading. If you've been keeping track of the schedule, I've been actively uploading an episode for season 3 every 3 days. That is the general upload schedule, every 3 days. I will say, however, starting on episode 10, I believe, I changed the schedule to every 5 days, and that actually will probably get changed again in episode 12, which I haven't recorded yet. I've recorded up to episode 11. Episode 12 will get changed again, probably to just whenever I can, at least until event season is over, because that's where it's going to get, like, doing Road to PokeMMO during event season is going to be too tough, way too tough. Those videos take way too long to make at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be making some like event specials essentially though for Road to PokeMMO, which is pretty cool. Yeah, literally Boja, spot on. Okay, what's up, Seed? How you doing? That's honestly, that sounds really interesting, Crash, and maybe I'll have to check it out at some point. Never really been too interested in it, but maybe it's worth it. I invest money on reselling Shinies or breeding fighters for Pokemon. How do you invest money on, for example, the Halloween event? I would recommend checking out the videos, Chris. Checking out the videos for more in-depth explanation is going to be better than me trying to scramble to find you an answer on stream. Not to, I guess, shortcut or, I guess, advertise my content, but it's really just going to give you the best answer, especially the video down below and then the How to Become a Billionaire video. I recommend checking those out. Should be pretty easy to find, but if you can't find those videos, let me know and I'll link them to you. Is there a point to own more than one Macho Brace? No, I don't think so. Definitely don't think so. Good question, though. Yeah, randoms are fantastic. Randoms are fantastic. I'm really excited for that Race to Sceptile series. I really hope people enjoy it. I need to go to Sinnoh now. Oh, the gym run's already almost over. This gym run felt so fast. This gym run felt so... I was answering so many questions in chat just on autopilot. I don't actually need to heal here. Yeah, so usually... Yeah, that's actually a great question, Mr. Grimu. A lot of times, yes, I will end up selling my level 100 discharge Pokemon. Yes, exactly. I think I may have made a video talking about that. At least how, like, you can, like... essentially cycle through discharge Pokemon, pick up new ones, and yeah, sell them off. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because if you you probably know, like you're alluding to, if you're farming with a level 100 Pokemon, you're actually losing half of the XP. So if you're able to, you can kill Pelipper or like Mantine hordes, with like a level 60 or 70 like Jolteon or something, pretty easily. So you can level up that Jolteon to level 100 with discharge, and then sell it once it reaches 100, and then get a new one after that. It's really good to cycle through discharge users. Discharge farmers are also like one of the easiest Pokemon to, like, it's one of the easiest because you're using them against a Pokemon with a 4 times weakness to electric. So it's really good to have that discharge user for that. They're one of the easiest Pokemon to level to 100, I guess, in that regard. Yeah, Petalburg Woods is always usually pretty popular. Great question. Yes, exactly, because of Shroomish. And I believe Nincada might also be there, but I always forget. I always misplace Nincada. Okay, Route 116. I think they might have moved it. It might have been there before, but Route 116. But yes, Shroomish is the main reason. Shroomish is one of those uncommon single encounter Pokemon, so people usually do end up just single encounter shiny hunting for it, as opposed to breeding for it, which is what I would do. Yeah, that's awesome, Gino. It's super important to understand how to get your Pokemon to sell and how to price Pokemon. It's one of the most important skills. That's super exciting, Jay. Good luck, dude. Yeah, you can make a disgusting amount of money on sealed product for PokeMMO investments. When I say sealed product, I mean the good. I mean the loot crates or the goodie bags, like the Xmas presents, the goodie bags, whatever that event is, the 10-year anniversary events, the envelopes. Envelopes are probably one of the worst ones to do, just because they usually don't have like, I believe like they usually don't have as much good stuff in them or as much vanities or whatever. They usually stay cheaper, but the 10-year anniversary event chests, like how much are they right now? It's pretty absurd. You have to win a surprising amount, Racco. I will say, like, go in with the mindset of being able to grind and being willing to grind. It's a surprisingly decent amount. So make sure you're willing to put in the time and the effort, right? Trying to remember if I have the number. Also, it depends on how many win streaks you go on. It depends on how many high ranked players you play, what rank you're at. Like it depends on a lot of factors. If you win more games, obviously, and stuff like that, and if you do better, you'll get it faster. It's a tough question, Racco. I'm trying to think of like a middle ground. I would say you end up having to win. I'm trying to remember from my series. I feel like you have to win around. This is a huge. I'll give you a huge range. You probably have to win around 30 to 60. Huge range. Maybe like 40 to 60. That's my guess on the amount of games you have to win to get the Steelix. So you probably have to end up playing. And then you have to end up playing. I could be totally wrong on this. I could be remembering wrong. You have to end up playing around like 80 games, I think, or so. Maybe like 80 to 100. I could be wrong. It depends. It's tough to remember. Apologies. Oh my god, never apologize for bad English, DD. What's up, man? I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, dude. Yeah, learning how to sell mons is just so important, since like so many of the best money making methods in game are through catching and selling Pokemon. It's really important. God, I don't even know if I could do that, Crashin. I feel like that's too. I'm scared of the idea of people taking it seriously. I really liked my. If you were around for my last year April Fool's video, let me know. I really enjoyed my last year April Fool's video. Was probably one of my favorite videos. It's so stupid. It was a good meme. I was pretty proud of it. Funny thing is, after I released that video, I knew what would happen. I fucked my CPM. I like actively made me earn way less money because of uploading that video, but I couldn't bring myself to not do it because it was so funny. But the thumbnail was very sexual. It's the reason it was. I hurt my CPM a lot. I hurt how much money I was making from ads a lot. But it was a good meme. It was worth it. Super worth it. To organize your bag? I don't think so, unfortunately. Great question. That's gonna finish up the gym run. Although I do want to go ahead and hit up the like 1 or 2 rich trainer in Unova if possible. See if I have the time. Yeah, so my last year, you probably, I mean, you can still find it. My last year's April Fool's video was just, it was a video called Top 10 MILFs in PokeMMO with like a very, lewd thumbnail. And then it ended up just being a video talking about me. It was like a 10-second clip of me saying to add RU/PU to PokeMMO into Nerf Scizor. I think that was it. That was the meme. With like a spinning Shuckle on screen. It was a good little meme. Little 10-second video. Any amount can be enough for the event anime. It just depends on what your goals are, right? It really just depends on what your goals are, as well as how much money you make during the event to also supplement, do you want to invest? Like, do you want to, depend. Giga Chad move meme over CPM? Exactly. A great question, Nicholas. Unfortunately, you cannot sell or breed the Pokemon you get from PvP rewards. They are just so you play them if you really do want that competitive Pokemon, because otherwise it's not going to be that much use to you if you don't care about the competitive Pokemon. So yeah, you really only get the use from using it in competitive play, but it is a really good comp. So if you care about that tier the Pokemon's in at all, and just having a comp is nice. Also, it's like if you enjoy PvP anyway, but yeah. Did I get the extra Pokeyen from that, or was it a little too late? I was, a little too late. That's okay. Sorry to give kind of a non-answer there, anime, but yeah, it really does come down to like if you want to be able to buy one of every vanity from the event, then 3 mil is definitely going to be too little. If you just want, if you purely want to invest in sealed product, there's really no wrong number. It's just about how much capital you're willing to forego and put into an investment, right? Like it's up to the person. 9 mil saved up, nice, dude. Yeah, it's a really good idea to if you're burnt out on PokeMMO right now. Right now is the I might even make a video on this. Take that break now. Like, do not wait. If you're fucking burnt out, please, right now is the perfect time to take that break, because you really don't want to be burnt out during the event. You really want to be able to be playing during the event and popping off and having fun. So if you're burnt out now, take a break. You know, get that, you know, take a break, chill out, fucking and then come back with a strong fury. I respect it, Saloran. Yeah, I get it, man. I appreciate it, bastard. Can I borrow 100k? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no, my friend. Not in the business of doing lends or borrows like that. Especially to people I don't like, you know, not to like people I don't know very well as friends or something. If it was a close friend, I'd probably go for it, but don't feel comfortable lending to a stranger for obvious reasons. I want that Blissey, yeah. It's really good to have a Blissey comp. Definitely. So PokeMMO usually does, let's go ahead and let's go actually prepare for some Ditto farming. PokeMMO usually does Halloween, Christmas, and Lunar New Year. There's a really big Chinese player base in this game, so it's really cool to see them branching out into that and playing into that and doing a Lunar New Year event. I think it's really fucking smart, and it's just a really fun time. It's probably one of my favorite events because shiny charms come in through that and stuff. Oh yeah, gym runs, dude, gym runs will fucking burn you out. I totally get it, anime. That's why I only do one a day, and that's like my meme. I totally get it, dude. Gym runs can be brutal. Pull this out for the sake of it, to have this clean gym run team there. Let's grab this. Anything else? I have teleport, ocarina, dig here. Maybe a backup like catching Smeargle or something. Where's that one that I have? There we go. Okay. Front. So I want to do a loot from 1 hour of Ditto. So I want to make sure, do I have anything caught right now? Let me go check. I'm going to clear my boxes, make sure this is ready to go. Check my timer ball count. I'm gonna be using timer balls for this strategy. Let me just go ahead and buy 3 stacks. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up that number really quick. I'm at 75, so how many do I need? Fucking basic math. Oh, what is it, 24 or whatever? It's just 24, yeah. Gonna Unova really quick. Go grab these 24 timer balls, then we'll start the loot from 1 hour of Ditto farming. Yeah, holiday events are huge, man. What do you do in those events usually? So instead of, it's gonna be tough for me to try to explain them just verbally on stream, Smuglu. So what I would recommend is that I have playlists dedicated to each of last year's events. So if you want to see guides or preparations or loot from 1 hours or anything related to last year's events to get an idea of what they might be like this year. Now, obviously there's no promises to whether those events will be the same this year, but they're usually pretty similar, or at least somewhat similar. So I would check out those playlists dedicated to, you know, the 2021, yeah, the 2021 Halloween event, the 2021 Christmas event, and the 2022 Lunar New Year event. I have entire playlists dedicated to each event. I'll do the same thing this year. So this year I'll have entire playlists dedicated to the 2022 Halloween, Christmas, and then the 2023 Lunar New Year event. So be on the lookout for those holiday playlists. The same as I made a playlist for the 10-year anniversary event. Back to Hoenn, excuse me. You should have chat bubbles. I mean, they kind of do. You type in chat, like so it comes above your head. What's up, Tatsu? How you doing? Whew, a lot of talking today. Super happy to hear that, Garfuzzy. I love the name, Garfuzzy. What's up, man? How you doing today? Super happy to hear you've been enjoying the game. Happy to hear you found it crashing. All right, what I missed? Have been a long time Pokemon player, pretty big into comp and whatnot. I'm new to Pokemon, however, I'm confused about the events. Can you give me a rundown? I would check out the first, there's a video linked first thing in the description. If you don't know what event season is, what the benefits are, how to prepare for them, etc., etc., first thing in the description, there's a video on how to prepare for them, what they are, etc., etc., pretty much explained. So I would check that out. There is a pretty huge competitive scene in PokeMMO, and I pretty fucking confidently can say that the average PokeMMO PvP player is like 10 times better than the average Showdown player. It's actually crazy because like I'm able to load up Showdown and climb Elo and go on win streaks so easily. The average player there seems so much worse just because there's a bigger player pool, I guess. PokeMMO player base is a little more refined. There's also a bigger barrier to entry, a lot bigger barrier to entry to PokeMMO PvP, right? As opposed to Showdown, where like Showdown you can just, you know, build teams and enter the numbers, whereas here you get to actually build your teams unless you're playing randoms, of course. But I think the average PokeMMO PvP player can be quite good, especially high ranked. You'd be really surprised to see the level of skill on high ranked PokeMMO PvP players. They're very, very talented. Whew, okay, huge ramble to answer that. We're doing the dental farming today. The tomorrow is going to be a different video. Dental farming. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking, Shag. Sorry. Yeah, PokeMMO also has an extremely unique metagame and extremely unique mechanics. Was everyone farming that? This is the best farming spot for Ditto in the game, and Ditto is one of the best, if not the best, Pokemon to farm for Pokeyen. Oh, that's so sick, Seed. Nice, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break, guys. Quick restroom break. Just little 2-minute break. Don't go too far. Take a stretch, grab some water, use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm going to play some ads because I'll be AFK anyway. So feel free to ad block. Not a big deal. Feel free to become a YouTube member to skip the ads or dodge the ads, lol. And then I'll be right back. And when I'm back, we will be doing a loot from 1 hour of Ditto. So I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Whose birthday is it? Shut the fuck up. Are you guys fucking memeing on me? We should all say happy birthday, so when he gets back, you think that's somebody's so fucking dumb, Shag. You're actually fucking trolling for that one. Okay. Well, you guys got me. Whatever. Let's go ahead and you guys are fucking cracked for that one. I don't know why I didn't expect that or see that coming. I thought my chat was wholesome enough to where they would just, it would actually be someone's birthday. Shake my head. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and start, let me get my timer. One sec. Let me, I'll probably use my phone timer, honestly. I use that for most of my loot from 1 hour, which is pretty funny. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to make sure I play pretty efficiently, though. I do want to make sure I play pretty efficiently, so timer is starting now. Gotcha. Okay. I want to make sure that I play pretty efficiently, so don't let me get distracted, chat. Do not let me get distracted. I like to play pretty efficiently when doing loot from 1 hour to get a real, you know, a real number. Thought it was someone's birthday. But you just said it very wholesomely and nicely, AJ. Actually think it was someone's birthday. Fuck. Yeah, I can't believe how many people you got in on that, Shag. That was a good meme. Omega lol. Fuck. That's very sweet of you, AJ. I respect it. It's mine, smiley face. It's my birthday, smiley face. I appreciate all the B-days. Fuck. Everyone's birthday. Hammer ball selected. Okay, let's see how this goes. Time to farm, boys. Time to farmy farm. First hammer ball catch. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. No IVs, though. Totally okay, obviously. Look at this shiny Charizard. Oh, beautiful. I think you actually can gift subs nowadays, Kubi. I think they actually have added that to YouTube, which is such an incredible fucking addition. That's so sweet, AJ. Fuck, I respect it. The luck bonus of farming with Pat? True, bastard. Now, yesterday we had some pretty insane Dittos. Yesterday we got really fucking lucky and caught, like, so many insane Dittos. So hopefully today we get some equally insane. You know, hopefully we didn't use up all of our RNG and now we're doing a loop for 1 hour. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, gifting. I'm getting so many Whismers. Hello? Dude, I used to have so many. I remember having like a fucking 9-month. I think I had like a 9-month subscription streak to like Sick Nerd on Twitch. That was all gifted. I never paid for for one sub. I used to just watch Sick Nerd a lot, and he always get gifted subs. Kubi gifting 1 Petrowski membership. Fucking thank you, man. Thank you so much, Kubi, for gifting the perfect gift. Auk getting the gifted membership from Kubi. Thank you so fucking much. You're awesome, Koobster. I really fucking appreciate that, King. Giving the greatest gift of all seasons, which is a Shuckle badge in chat. Thank you, Kubi. I really fucking appreciate your support, man. You've been really over the top recently. Like I don't know. It's just like you've been so above and beyond recently, as well. Like specifically, Kubi. It's like I really fucking appreciate it, man. It really does help, and it makes the world's difference in allowing me to make my content. So you allow me to do what I do. So fucking thank you, man. It means the world. No IVs here, but that's okay. Thank you so much, Koobster. As always. The Koob Lord. Fuck. Dude, Koob. There's so many good nicknames for Koob. Like, Koobster, the Koob Lord. Are you kidding me? Okay, I need to reset my encounter counter as it is not working. So, someone actually asked me, 5 gifted? Kubi chill. Kubi chill. Kubi chill. Need to reset my encounter counter. I'm missing these Loudred encounters. Kubi fucking chill. 5 gifted's nuts. 5 gifted is nuts. 5 gifted is nuts. You're fucking insane, Kubi. Thank you so much, dude. Fucking carrying the channel single-handedly. Thank you, Lord Kubi. Koob Lord. There's so many good nicknames with Koob, dude. The Koobster. The Koob Lord. Dude, holy shit, thank you so much. I really fucking appreciate it, man. Koobster carrying the channel this month, boys. I really fucking appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Means the fucking world. Salad Guy got one. Shizu got one. Roro G got one. Senior Seed, of course. Secretly Jay, love to see that. Congrats to everyone who got a gifted sub, and make sure to just give a huge fucking thank you to Kubi. Really fucking appreciate that, Kubi. Thank you so freaking much, man. So much love. Thank you. So above and beyond. Allow me to do what I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goofy Coober. Dude, stop. Chill. Kubi, you're going too far. Now it's getting too much. I really appreciate it. 5 more? 5 more? 5 more on top? That's 10 gifted, 11 gifted total with the Awk? Kubi, you're fucking cracked. I appreciate it, dude. Koob the never noob. Fuck. Why is there so much to be done with the name Kubi? Or just Koob. So fucking good. Thank you so much, Kubi, dude. Fucking Jesus, man. Spending his paycheck. Giving me my paycheck. Allowing me to do what I do. Thank you for the 11 total gifted subs, Troopster. The Koob Lord. Hey, don't get greedy, chat. Don't go begging for more. You should just appreciate what you got. And just say thank you. Don't pressure him into doing more. Just say thank you. Show appreciation. Show love. I can't thank you enough, Koobster. Thank you to the Koobster, the Koob Lord. Common Cube W. That's what I'm saying. What the fucking fuck? Michael, are you sure? What the fucking fuck? What the actual? What? 50? 50? 50 is insane. That's like everyone in the chat. Michael, chill. 50 is disgusting. What the fuck? Dude, 50 is so insane. I don't think I've ever seen a 50. I don't think I've ever seen a 50 drop. 50 is fucking insane. Michael, seriously, from the bottom of my fucking heart, thank you. Thank you to you and Kubi, man. Thank you. Holy fuck, 50 is insane. I dodged it somehow. But so it becomes impressive at that point. Once you're being a dodger at this point is actually more impressive than being a sub. Just kidding, you know, it's wink wink, but it's a good meme. Dude, fucking holy shit. Michael and Kubi, thank you both. Oh my god, that is absurd support today. Just disgusting levels of support. My ears are popping from all the yelling I'm doing. Holy fuck, dude. Damn, Michael, that is a lot, man. That is a lot. This is hilarious. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, dude. That's a fucking lot. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. 50 is nuts. 50 bomb is nuts. Catch a shiny and it's fine. Well, now I fucking have to. Now I fucking have to. I'll try my best, dude. Holy shit. I will try my fucking best. I will try my fucking best. That is nuts. I gotta bring up the calculator. How much does 50 cost? Dude, that is insane. That's such, I mean, that's so nuts. That support is insane. Michael, dude. What the fuck? I feel bad. Like, are you sure? Like, that's... Holy shit, man. I'm speechless. That's insane. Dude, thank you so much. Do not release the suck truck. I would never. For any amount of money, unfortunately. But, dude, holy fuck, man. Dude, Michael, that's insane. That's so nuts. That is so... I think that might be the biggest single donation anyone's ever... Relax. I know, but like, no guys, I appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. Sorry. We're just trying to say thank you. We're just trying to show the support and show the love. Like, I'm really lucky and glad that you felt... I'm honored you've enjoyed my content enough to feel like that's worth it. That's... Thanks, man. Fuck. You know? Dodger group. Dodger gang. Use it as motivation. Always do. Always do, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'll stop sucking you off, I guess. We'll go ahead and move on, but I want you to know I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate it, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the Dodgers. Yeah, shout out to the membership Dodgers. The absolute gamers out there. The absolute kings and queens. Now we're going to have like 20 minutes of memberships popping up. That's incredible. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Whew. Almost choked on my food. I'm super honored, man. I really appreciate it, Michael. Thank you, man. Have support eventually. You don't have to, and that's what's like. Obviously, it's man, do I appreciate when you do, right? And man, do I appreciate it if you think the content is good enough and worth it. But goddamn, man, thank you. How do I pick my Shuckle color? So the Shuckle color is based on how long you've been subscribed. So the longer you subscribe, your color, your Shuckle color changes and everything. I will say everyone should have access to, no matter how long you've been subscribed, you'll have access to all the emotes. So make sure to check out and spam all those. Yeah, those emotes. One time throw in speed. One time throw in speed Ditto's at a really nice price right now, which is awesome. Respect for the Dodgers. True, true, true. We are now worlds apart. Fuck. Good meme, good meme. Yeah, but both of you guys, like Mike and Kubi both went nuts. Both went nuts, and just thank you both. I dodge everything. That's how it goes some days. Fuck, why is... Check that out. Yeah, that's definitely one of my channel emotes, Crash. That's a very private, very private emote. It's a good meme. Look at Seed popping off. Dude, Boja / Casey has added, like, all of these emotes. So just huge shout out to her. She's really put in all the work on that. Dodgers are OP? True. That's what I'm saying. Anyone who dodged the membership is the real OG. Appreciate the love. Yeah, thank you guys. We still love you. Fuck yeah, Crash and Ambassador, like some of the regulars, I feel like that, yeah, deserve the love and appreciate you guys. Even though you dodged the subs, you know, you guys are awesome. Anyone who dodged a sub, I still love equally. I guess. Even though it's a little, you know, crazy, unbelievable. Yeah, gift subs exist, which is a really big deal, right? Like that was a huge bonus that Twitch had as a platform over YouTube for a really long time. I want nothing for free. Fuck, it's like those fucking Twitter memes crashing. I know, I never want anyone to give me a gift sub. That'll just make me grind less. I need to grind harder. I need to work for my subs on YouTube. Like, it's so funny. Such a good meme taken to the extreme. If someone were to donate $1 million in real life, if you give them a shiny name, would you do it? Yeah. I would give, yeah, I would sell an OT shiny for 1 million real life dollars. Yes, but obviously that would never happen. But yes, I guess that's the breaking point. Sure. I actually don't know if I would sell my Shuckle for 1 million though, which is kind of hilarious. I really love that Shuckle. Fuck, if you dodge, don't buy lottery tickets. That's a good meme. Good meme, good meme. Need to work for them $5. Fuck, it's so good. What's up, Nickton? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing today? Such a good meme. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, Crashing. Oh, this is notable, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this. Officially has a price. Fuck. The best way to shiny hunt Lapras. Lapras is a tough one. Lapras might be an egg shunt. Lapras might be an egg shiny hunt. Crazily enough. Let's go ahead and check really quick. Lapras might be an egg hunt. Did I just mess up my ratio a little bit? My ratio, lol. Let me, sorry, one sec. Don't have to waste time. Here we go. Yeah, it's looking like, yeah, I would say, so you could technically single encounter and try to hunt for Lapras, but man, I don't usually recommend people try to single encounter hunt for rare encounters shiny. I would egg shunt for Lapras, which if you don't know, egg shunts on average are going to cost you around 120 million Pokeyen at the moment. So they're going to cost you around 120 million Pokeyen, and then also take you around 1,000 to 2,000 hours. I do not recommend egg shunts for 99.9% of the player base. They're pretty much reserved for the elites, very rich and very like people who have time to spend and money to spend on such a hunt. They are truly brutal. Oh yeah, I guess that is fuck. Does that count as real world trade? Fuck, that's a good meme. McBeast. Damn. Okay, I definitely wouldn't do it if I were to get banned. True. Yeah, I think that might count as that. Honestly, fair, McBeast. How much would you pay for a shiny Rapidash of Rash Nature and 31 defense IVs? Pay for a shiny Rapidash of Rash Nature and shiny. Oh, you should be able to price check that yourself pretty decently. There should be actually there might not be the PokeMMO link. I would go to PokeMMO.com, Moro. It should be pretty easy to find. If you just Google PokeMMO, it should be the first thing that comes up. Fantastic game. Definitely recommend playing it, of course. I can dab the haters away. Yes, you can, Crashin. Absolutely. Never forget that. Yes, Cynical's fucking brutal, Sal. I have a video covering how long it took me to catch. It took me an hour and a half or something to catch one Cynical. Definitely brutal. Definitely a brutal hunt. What's up, Steven? How you doing today, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I have an ultimate price checking guide, Bennett, that should be able to help you price check even a Shiny Rapidash. I would just check Shiny, the egg group, and then I would check for 31 defense. 2x0 I could maybe sell for a little bit, but let's go ahead and actually get out of this cave and go heal up really quick. Yeah, Cyndaquils, dude, I really only recommend you catch one Cyndaquil, one Totodile, and one Chikorita in the Safari Zone, and then after you catch one of each, never catch them ever again. I would get them all caught OT in the Pokedex, and then just breed for whichever ones you need or whatever. I would never recommend farming them for Pokeyen or for a Shiny or anything. It's just not worth. I mean, it's important to get one Crashin in the COD OT deck to be able to rebreed them with your OT, to have your OT and stuff on that stuff. But yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. That shit's insane, Ak. Ugh, that's brutal. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember because, yeah, I feel like that was the case before, right? Where you had to actually catch them all. I feel like I remember that being a thing. I feel like I remember some... I could be wrong, but you could explain that. You could explain that a lot better than me, obviously. What is the most wanted Shiny? This is kind of just a guess. I mean, who knows that, real answer? I would probably guess Charizard. People fucking love Charizard, and Shiny Charizard is... undoubtedly pretty fucking good. People love Shiny Charizard, so I would say probably Charizard. I would say that over not even just PokeMMO, but just all of Pokemon. I feel like Charmander's probably, I would guess, is a total guess, probably the most hunted egg Shiny. I feel like, yeah, that's insane, Auk. Holy fuck, fuck that. I feel like Charmander's probably the most egg hunted Shiny. Charizard. Oh, and Lucario. I forget. Yeah, Lucario's huge. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like Charizard. I think Shiny Charizard is not overrated. I think Shiny Charizard is pretty fucking good. I think Charizard itself is pretty overrated, but I think Shiny Charizard is pretty fucking good. It's hard to hate on it. Want to Shiny Mad Cargo? Shiny Mad, dude, fuck. I actually had a really funny debate recently at a party about Mad Cargo, and Shiny Mad Cargo is really good. I actually love the Shiny Mad Cargo line because both Shiny Mad Cargo and Shiny Slugma are really good Shinies in my opinion, but for very different reasons. They're very, very different colors, right? So Shiny Mad Cargo is obviously that deep purple, and then Slugma is that crisp silver. I think that's one of the most interesting Shiny lines just because of how much they change. Let's see if we can actually find them on the GTL. I love both of these Shinies. I think that they're so fucking cool, man. Our Cargo here, this deep purple or pink, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Really, someone named this ZZY. Seems like they were not happy with this Shiny, which is really funny. Oh my god, it's 2x31, 3x0. Well, now I see why. That's hilarious. That could have potentially been a 5x31 wild catch. I mean, that's obviously an insane thing to think. Thinking like that's weird, but it's pretty funny. Okay, let me go ahead and What about Slugma? I think both of these shinies, there's only one of each, which is hilarious. Both of these shinies are so good, but for very, very different reasons. And I think that's just so cool. Like, I think both of them are extremely good shinies, but it's rare in the same line you'll see a huge of a difference. My favorite Pokemon in the Evolutions line is probably Vaporeon. Having said that, I'm not a huge Evolution fan, like Eevee fan. I'm not a huge Eevee fan by any means. So I like Vaporeon the best, but I don't love Vaporeon sort of thing. That Magcargo is hilarious. Yeah, shiny Magcargo is incredible. God damn it, Bennett, get out of here. You didn't even set up the joke. You just used my words against me. Yeah, shiny Magcargo is incredible. I agree, AJ. I super feel that. I think Charizard's definitely super over. It's a dragon star. It's not really a dragon type, but it looks like a dragon and it's a starter. So people love that shit. Which I love dragons. I think Dragonite is infinitely cooler than Charizard. Not even close. Like I don't know. Dragonite's fucking awesome. If you're gonna be a dragon fan, I feel like Dragonite's like peak. Really, Glaceon. I respect it. I respect the hipster. I like Glaceon too. I respect it. I like ice types, so getcha. I'm not a huge Sylveon fan. I like Leafeon a lot. I think Leafeon might actually be my second favorite evolution. My favorite Pokemon is Shuckle. My number 1 favorite Pokemon is Shuckle. Number 2 is Rampardos. Number 3 is Stunfisk. Yeah, my Cargo is super underrated. Cargo is a cool Pokemon. Yeah, I think it's hard not to love Dragonite, man. Dragonite was my favorite Pokemon as a kid. So as a kid, my favorite Pokemon was Dragonite, but then as an adult, I grew up and I matured, and now it's Shuckle, like an actual cultured man. Fuck, so dumb. I respect the Flareon lovers. Flareon lovers have a tough life. I respect the Flareon lovers. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to get a shiny Flame Body Pokemon. I think I still don't have one, Jay. A cute, chonky dragon. I love the thick orange boy that is Dragonite. Incredible. Yeah, Dragonite over Charizard. For sure, bastard. Absolutely. Absol is a great... It's hard to disagree with. I'm not a huge fan of... Excuse me. I'm not a huge fan of Absol in general, because I think it's a little edgy. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the two... I just don't like the dark typing, I think. I think it's a little too edgy for me most of the time. But... Shiny Absol, man, it's hard to argue. Beautiful, beautiful shiny. My favorite shiny is also Shuckle. So Shuckle is my favorite Pokemon, and also so happens to be my favorite shiny, which I just so happen to have a Safari caught Petrowski OT shiny Shuckle just laying around in my thing. This was very, very lucky, very, very difficult shiny to get. Super lucky I got it when I did. The Togepi line, I respect it. I respect it. Slugma to Camerupt. Nice. Camerupt it's incredibly cool as well. Good to have options. Absol listens to Green Day. That is the perfect description of Absol. Yes, absolutely. No, unfortunately, my Chandelure is not shiny. Yeah, I'm very aware it gets Flame Body, of course, but yeah. One day I'll get a shiny Litwick and evolve it into Chandelure. Absolutely. One day we'll get there. Shiny Crobat? I like Shiny Crobat. I respect it. The whole like Litwick, Lampent. I think Chandelure is my favorite. Although I do love Litwick, very simple. I really like the orange color on Chandelure. So if you don't know, Chandelure and Litwick are once again shiny Pokemon that have very, very different color schemes. So Chandelure is like, I love this orange flame. Oh my god, like that's so fucking sick. And the fact that you can see the flame so clearly through like the actual middle part. It's so good. Litwick, like they're both fantastic. Litwick is great. Litwick is more like Ghastly, I would call it, where it's like that blue ghost type. It's pretty simple, pretty great, hard to dislike. But man, I prefer I'm a huge orange fan. Orange and purple are my favorite colors. That's also tough. Definitely possible, Bennett. Definitely possible. Yeah, we're getting towards that goal, dears. Getting towards that goal, which is cool to see. Yeah, Chandelure is very, very cool. I love Chandelure as a Pokemon. Very, very cool Pokemon. Yeah, unfortunately, Shiny Alakazam is brutal, bastard. So yeah, the Shiny Shuckle story is a long story, AJ. I actually one of my first, or maybe my first PokeMMO video was a Shiny reaction to Shiny Shuckle that I got live on stream. So if you want to go see a pretty cringy, absolute freak out of someone getting their absolute favorite Shiny, so the Shiny Shuckle, I need to like make a video about it because the Shiny Shuckle story is something special. Where, yes, Kubi, not together, Kubi, but those are my, yeah, two different colors. The Shiny Shuckle story is really something special, where if you don't know, I went dry for a Shiny for my first 8 years of this game, and then I finally broke the streak with a Shiny Stunfisk at around 200 to 300,000 encounters, and then I went to go on I planned to go on a very long-term journey to hunt for Shiny Shuckle. I planned to I wanted to breed all the 20 plus HP, defense, and special defense ones, so I planned to, for the next 2 years or so, buy every Shuckle off the GTL that was 20 plus HP, defense, special defense, and rebreed them over and over and over again. And I also plan to do the same thing by catching my own breeders and going to the Safari Zone to just catch Shuckles to breed. That was my goal, was to catch Shuckles to breed. I was in the mood I was having fun. And at 106 encounters, 106, I encountered a wild Safari Zone Shuckle on stream, and the stars aligned. It was incredible. I shouldn't have caught it as well. It's insane. Like, encountering the Shiny Shuckle in the Safari Zone at 106 encounters on stream, and then I recommend watching the video. I didn't catch it until the 4th Safari Ball. And if you don't know, at the end of each turn in the Safari Zone with Shuckle, there is a 33.3% chance that it flees. So for it to not flee 3 turns in a row is absurd. And to then catch it on the 4th ball, it was just, I had totally settled with myself that I was not going to catch it. And I was okay with that. But the fact that I got lucky enough to be able to go on to catch it was just fucking life-changing. Like, it sounds cheesy, but literally life-changing, because that Shiny Shuckle and that clip is what got me into YouTube. Like, yeah, that was really important, Auk. I knew that spamming balls was the only thing I could do. I knew it was like the objectively best play, even though it's like tempting to want to bait. Spamming balls is the best objective way to catch it, and I tried my best. Honestly, I was probably more tempted to rock than anything, which is insane, but I'm risky. But fucking yeah, I had to just, I ball and prayed, and I got it. I got rewarded for just balling and praying. It was such an emotional fucking roller coaster, dude. Holy shit. You see it in my face. You see me just like, be like, oh, I'm not getting it, but that's okay. It's like you see this, it's like the 7 stages of grief within a 2-minute clip. It's absurd. That's so awesome, bastard. That's awesome. Congrats. That reaction's definitely a little cringy, but dude, it was just, I mean, it was life-changing. I really can't. It's what got me into PokeMMO YouTube. I really can't express how life-changing that Shiny Shuckle encounter was. What's up, Viana? How you doing today? What's up? I would throw my keyboard. I didn't mean to. Like, that's the crazy thing of it all. And maybe I was just naive. I never expected to encounter a Shiny at that low encounter rate. So like, I wasn't trying to encounter a Shiny in the Safari Zone. I was really trying to breed for one, like really long term. That's so sick, bastard. Let's go. I'm trying to outlook 2 here from everyone that's Shiny looking like Pepto-Bismol. I love Shiny Heracross. Shiny Heracross and Shiny Pinsir are both fantastic in my opinion. Ever shiniest Dragonite? I fucking love that hot take. People dick on Dragonite too much. I love Shiny Dragonite. It's very different from Shiny Dratini and Dragonair, but I think it's good for different reasons. Now, if I got a Shiny Dratini, I probably would keep it as a Dragonair. I talked about this before, like, if I got a Shiny Dratini, I would evolve it into a Dragonite at times to have it as that, but I'd probably end up breeding it down to a Dragonair, and then using that Dragonair as like an Eviolite, Dragon Dance, and new comp is probably what I would do. Fuck, that's really funny, Lenity. I mean, it can't be true, but it's funny. I get the feeling. Dude, I mean, it's definitely, you can strip down, I get that, Crashing, but you can strip down anything to a very simplistic view and be like, man, it's funny how exciting that gets us. Like, look at, like, space travel. You could look at, like, space travel and be like, man, I can't believe, you know, just traveling gets us excited. Wow, humans are so funny. But when you think about it, like, it is really cool. Like, space travel is a big deal. Like, you can strip anything, any hobby, any interest, any passion down to a minimal level and, like, look at it in a negative light and be like, yeah, this is so simple. It's so funny that this, you know, people like this. But, you know, anything has value and anything can be worth excitement if you truly try to understand it, right? I'm not trying to, like, obviously you're just saying it's like a joke, but, like, I think I took that very seriously because it's, I don't know, I think it's a very serious thing where people will try to, not that you're doing this by any means, but people will try to demean others' hobbies or bring down things. And I think it's silly. I think it's good to understand that every hobby has value and nothing wrong with enjoying what you enjoy for, very cold take, obviously, right? How to have Shuckle in my name? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Hyzen. The dopamine is different. For the 4th time? Fuck Affinity, true. Yo, what's up, Kazia? Yeah, so someone went crazy. Michael Wilder ended up gifting 50 subs today, and Kubi gifted 11. So, like, I mean, everyone went nuts today. Insane stream. Favorite middle stage shiny? That is an extremely good question. I love that question. Dragonair is up there. But I know there's another one that I'm forgetting. Dragonair is up there. I know there's some I'm forgetting, but I can't. I have to think about it. I know that there's some. I know I've planned it out and I've thought about this. I know there's some that I would plan to keep middle evolution. I did talk about it as well. I didn't mean to, in a battling sense. Oh yeah, absolutely. I wasn't trying. I think I was just trying to. I was basically like taking what you said, crashing and like twisting it into like something else someone else could say, not that what you were saying. So apologies if I ignored your initial comment too much. What are we talking about? We're always talking about all kinds of stuff, Nickton. What's up? Gifters OP, true. What is my favorite middle evolution shiny? That is a really good question. Middle evolution specifically. Poliwhirl's up there. Poliwhirl shiny. Underrated. Poliwhirl shiny. Everybody talks about Politoed, which Politoed is really good, but Poliwhirl's light baby, like sky blue. Here, let's see if we can find it. There's none on the GTL, unfortunately, but it's a very like nice sky blue. It's a very, very pretty. What's the shiny encounter rate? 1 out of 30,000 in PokeMMO. The rarest rate of any game. Hunter is neat. There's definitely cooler ones in my opinion. Middle evolution's tough specifically as opposed to just pre-evo. There's a lot of pre-evos that I prefer, like Shiny Shelder is incredible. A lot of pre-evos that I prefer. Prefer Shiny Staryu over Starmie. I think most people do, to be fair. I actually prefer Shiny Kabuto over Kabutops. What else? What's a middle evolution though? Dragonair, I think Dragonair, what was it? Poliwhirl, Dragonair, those are some of the better shiny mid-evolutions. What else? Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit and see. Oh, Stiploom. I'm a huge fan of shiny Stiploom. But I like shiny Hoppip the best in that line. I like Dragonair is probably like the best example. Anything else? Shiny Lombre is very good. I mean, the whole line is good, but Shiny Lombre is very good. Shiny Nuzleaf is another really good shiny middle evolution example. I'm a huge fan of Shiny Nuzleaf. I think it's my favorite in that line out of Nuzleaf, C-Dot, Shiftry. Shiny Nuzleaf, very good. It's a great question. There's so many answers to this. So many answers to this. But I feel I'll go ahead. I'll probably pause soon. I'll probably leave it at that. Probably leave it at that. There's a lot of great ones. A lot of good ones. Okay. Not really notable. No really great Dittos here, unfortunately. I was thinking about that. I don't remember how shiny Flaffy looks. Great question. Yeah, the Frillish line is pretty good. I mean, Frillish and Jellicent. Is the status worth it for the 10% shiny increase? That is totally dependent on the person. It's a tough thing to answer. Like, it's way more worth it than Shiny Charm, is what I'll say. Getting distracted, yeah, I am a little bit. Good call. So it's way more beneficial than Shiny Charm as long as you can play to some extent. It's way more efficient. I recommend Donator status to people who care about shiny hunting more than anything else in the game. If you care about shiny hunting more than PvP, more than making Pokeyen, if you're willing to essentially consume your Pokeyen just for the chance of having, you know, more shinies, then obviously it's worth it. But it's a tough thing to answer. I think I have a video. Yeah, what am I saying? I have a video on this. If you just Google, is Donator status worth it, PokeMMO, I have a video on it. Shiny Charm 1 is coming out, or maybe has come out, I'm not sure. I assume he just enjoys it more, Heisen, but yeah, I don't really know. Shiny Metapod, yes. Oh, Shiny Metapod's so good. It's orange, in my opinion. Shiny Metapod is yes, great fucking example, Gears. Shiny Metapod's my favorite in that line. $50-hour playtime is really lucky. That's awesome, Smudlu. Someone evolves into Celdor. I always forget. Yeah, she has Carablast is. Yeah, that's really good, dude. 31 special attack plus modest nature is so good for Celdor. Sableye, Swampert, Electrike. Yeah, I respect those picks. I checked Shiny Flaffy, mid as fuck. Fair. I feel like I don't remember it being super particular. Who's your favorite backyard baseball Pokemon? My favorite backyard baseball character is probably, I mean, everyone loves Pablo Sanchez. I feel like I prefer Pete Wheeler. I mean, I love Pablo as well. Pablo Sanchez is just the best. Pete Wheeler as well, though. So fucking fast. Always a huge fan of Ahmed Khan as well, the guitar guy. I feel like that was my favorite as a kid. I've also come to like Tony Del Vecchio, the fucking old school, like, tunnel snake style, the lollipop. Shiny Greninja is hard not to love. Thoughts on Vanillish? I think it's tough. I think Vanillite has the best shiny in that line. I think the order is Vanillite's the best, Vanillish second best, and then Vanillux is the worst one, unfortunately. Yeah, I love backyard baseball so much. Who doesn't? If you played it as a kid, you probably love it. This is 1 times 31 more, actually. Nice to see. Only 23 minutes left. And the loot from 1 hour of Ditto is kind of cracked, not gonna lie. Blaze has gone by pretty quickly. I feel like this has not been a very good hour. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty bad hour to use an example. I might have to do a different one. But I feel bad doing that, but this is tough. Would you sell a shiny Ditto? OT? Definitely not, bastard. Good question though. I understand that one for, you know. Make sure to chug some water, boys and girls and people of royalty. Hey, happy to hear that, Kazi. It's a huge change. Nice, nice, nice. Fuck, that is kind of funny to think about, Hoodie. I never even realize that. That's really interesting. So Shiny Mew and Shiny Ditto have the same shiny color. That's really interesting since there's like that whole theory about how Shiny Ditto is like a failed clone of Mew too, or Mew or whatever. Yeah, failed. Like that's really interesting. Which would actually support that fan theory even more. That's really funny. I never thought about that. Yeah, every Pokemon has a shiny, Lenity. Porygon has a really good shiny. Now, Porygon is an extremely expensive shiny to get. It's one of those egg shunts. It's going to cost you hundreds of millions of Pokeyen and thousands of hours of time. But yeah, Porygon's shiny is pretty fantastic. Oh my god, no, I had fantastic luck yesterday, bastard. Let's see if we can find... shiny Porygon on the GTL. It's usually kind of hard to find a shiny Porygon. They're pretty rare. Let's see. There's a Porygon 2. Not a Porygon, but a Porygon 2 on the GTL. Kind of similar to Porygon, but different. Obviously, a little different coloring. Or a little different, like, I guess, location of the coloring. But it's like that same blue, I think. Shiny Scyther. Shiny Scyther stinks. But Shiny Scizor is also stinks, kind of. I don't know. I get it. I respect it. I love Miltank. Miltank, one of my favorite Pokemon, one of my favorite shinies. Good pick. Good pick. I cannot. That's like the shiny hunt that I'm most excited for when Johto comes out is hopefully buying from Game Corner is dog shit. You really just end up having to egg shunt them, Linity. It ends up being cheaper and stuff. The Game Corner stuff would be even more expensive and brutal. Yeah, Miltank. I fucking love shiny Miltank. Why does Morimoto have a Mew? Kinda unfair, to be honest. Welcome to PokeMMO. Not that sounds really mean, but PokeMMO AI and they're it's all unfair, my friend. It's a tough time. It's a tough time out here when you're facing down Moltres, Mew, you know, fire gems on Growlithe randomly throughout the SSN, you know, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. PokeMMO AIs will always have the edge. I like shiny Ursaring. I get why. I respect it being. It's a love it or hate it sort of thing. I like the green shinies. Same with Dragonite. Blue Miltank is so good. I'm not a huge fan of the Meganium, but I think, dude, Meganium / Chikorita is just my least favorite starter, like, ever. And I think it's most people's least favorite. I just don't think it's good, unfortunately. No, you cannot rebattle. You cannot re-challenge Giovanni in Kanto. He just never arrives back at the gym. There's only 7 total gyms you can do in Kanto. But you usually skip, you know, you want the optimal route. But kind of both, I guess, big guy. I'm so dry on a shiny that, like, a shiny could really happen at any time because I'm so dry on it, right? Not so, I'm being a baby. I'm not so dry. It's not that bad. It's really just how long the hunt has been, since most of these encounters have been single encounter, or most of them have been egg encounters and then single encounter, which are and single fishing. Like, most of these encounters have been so slow. That Growlithe was built different. I'm glad. Yeah, those who get that reference, that Growlithe was. I appreciate you. That Growlithe was built different. Yeah, I respect, dude. It was so bad, AJ, so bad. Dude, I will literally never not be salty about the boat Growlithe. Oh, this is like maybe notable. I'll mark it and then I'll check it afterwards. Tepig. Oh, I love Tepig. I actually love Tepig. I want to trade you something. The best way, if you want to like give me, just mail it to me, Fizz, and I'll check that on stream if you want to. Get a little thank you. I do really appreciate any sort of like donations or support or just honestly just meme gifts. I appreciate it. So the rock respawns got changed. They got changed after my Did you just get a shiny Rapidash, Steven, or are you just talking how cool it is? Either way, that's awesome. But shiny the Shuckle respawns got changed, Mark. Like within the past couple months. And from what I understand, I think it's a timer thing now. Before they were just like you would run down steps in return, but I don't know how they work fully. To be honest, is what I'll say. I don't need that many Smeargles crashing, you goofball. I'll just have to sell them all. I don't have the box space. I don't have any experience in competitive play. What tier should I play? Definitely start off with randoms. Randoms is fantastic because there's no barrier to entry. You just get to the 4th gym badge. They will supply you a team, and then you just go into it. It's great. It's fantastic. Randoms. Start off with randoms. If you enjoy randoms after 50 games or so, consider building an OU team or something. I would recommend OU. This shiny Illumise is kind of awesome. Or Volbeat. I'm not sure which one. I think it might be Volbeat. Actually, I have no idea. I recommend most people start with OU if you're talking about constructed formats, but definitely start with randoms and then move into OU would be my recommendation. Fuck salad, Irish. What's up, AZP? How you doing? What's up? I'll go to Shiny Deano. Shiny, I think that line is pretty good. If you haven't seen it or don't know, Shiny Hydreigon is probably one of the most hunted shinies because Shiny Hydreigon is pretty fucking incredible, and it's not that hard to get. If you don't know, Shiny Ditto can actually be ×5 hoarded. Here's Shiny Hydreigon. Pretty fucking great shiny. ×5 Ditto hordes can actually be sweet scented and hunted close to a PC. Cause what you can do is they're right at the entry to a cave. So what you do is you fly to the cave, go right into it, sweet scent, and then when you're done, go back out, and then teleport back to the PC, heal, and fly back to the cave. And it's a really good cycle or rotation of being able to just fly there. It's a pretty fast hunt. Shiny Ditto is pretty easy. Now, I will say, at that location, it's 50% Ditto and 50% Durant. And not a lot of people like Shiny Durant. I do personally, but you're going to be risking that Shiny Durant. So be prepared to do at least 2 hunts. Is that true, Bastard? I'm pretty sure False Swipe is 40 base power, but then it'll never kill something below 1 HP. Yeah, so it's 40 base power. It's not percentage based, but it just has the caveat of it'll always be left with 1 HP. All kinds of stuff, Lenity. I don't know off the top of my head. You should be able to Google that, and I think there might be a forum post for it. Why you not Dratini farming? Because I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. Mixing things up is super important. Dratini is not the most important shiny I care about right now. The most important shiny I care about has been Cranidos for many months now. I love Shiny Durant, but I respect those who aren't looking for it. Times 31, I'll take it. Thank you for the mail. I appreciate it. Pixel Magic. Just a gift. Something I caught when I give you as a thanks. Nice. I really appreciate that, man. 2 times 31 Dittos definitely will always go far. Can use it in a breed or just sell it off. I really appreciate it, man. Donations like that do help me. They help me, like, getting Pokeyen in game allows me to just focus more on content as opposed to, like, also having to play the game and also having to, build up for the upcoming event season and everything. Yeah, hopefully one day, Trash, and hopefully one day, man. 3,000 years since, yeah, literally. True. We should have alternate shinies like green. Dude, I love the idea of having shiny variations. Now, how are they implemented? That's the tough question. I don't know why, I don't know why official Pokemon hasn't done that yet. Like, I feel like that there's so much opportunity there. Like, I don't know. I feel, I would, like, why are shiny, like, we have Pokemon variations now, right? Where, like, region variations. Why are, like, region shiny variations or shiny variations not a thing? I think that'd be so fucking cool. Like, and it's so easy to do. Like, just make Ponyta green shiny now. Like, turn the flames purple. Like, that's it. I don't know. It'd be so easy. People would fucking eat that shit up. I would definitely eat that shit up. I'd love it. Fuck corn. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. You could definitely worth something. And any sort of 2 times 31 will always be worth something, except for maybe things like Shedinja. If it's like 2 times 31 defenses, that's obviously useless. But Dittos are good for making money because in PokeMMO, in breeding, every Pokemon is consumed. So, and obviously Dittos are fantastic for breeding and fantastic for that. So people basically constantly need a stream of good IV Dittos for breeding up IVs, as well as there's a really good base price on Dittos. You'll usually be able to sell Dittos for around 3,700 Pokeyen a piece, with Ditto box trading and everything like that. So what happens is there's a constant need and a constant demand for good IV Dittos, and there's also a constant demand for bad IV Dittos because people need bad IV Dittos, in mass to be able to breed certain shinies. For certain Pokemon, the best way to shiny hunt them is to simply breed them over and over and over again with a ton of Dittos. And for that, on average, you're going to need 30,000 Dittos, which is obviously a disgusting amount of Dittos. But like so that is true, Oct, but like those are like different Pokemon, right? I guess I'm not talking about shinies for like, the new Pokemon. I'm more so talking about like just different options, I guess. When I said regional shinies, I more so meant like different shiny options, I guess, for the same Pokemon. So having 2 different color options for like a shiny Ponyta was like the great example. Or like having, like things like Gengar or Garchomp, having different color options for shinies I think would be a really cool thing that I think is like, I don't think it's too cheesy. I think it's like pretty legitimate. I think it'd be interesting. I hope they don't make them easy to achieve. I don't want you to just like consume gems or some shit to get them. It should be like some hunt of its own, but I think it'd be cool. If I want to buy some Ditto boxes, I would try hitting up trade chat or my Discord. I feel like Ditto boxes are definitely slow right now, just because people are saving up for event season. But yeah, I feel you, Auk. Like and I love the shiny. What's that Pokemon's name? The new Linoon Final Evolution or whatever. I always forget its name. Obstagoon. That thing looks really cool, shiny, and it's just a fucking crazy Pokemon to look at. In a wild Ditto, I caught 3 times 0. I am personally not, but congrats on the catch, and I respect the hustle. Oh, I fucked up. Oops. I went off the timer ball for a sec. Went off a timer ball for a sec. Not a big deal, though. Yeah, dude, Obstagoon is such a cracked Pokemon. It's so insane looking. And even the name is pretty cracked. I think my favorite middle stage I don't know what my #1 favorite is. I went through so many options. I think Shiny Metapod, like someone said, is up there. It might. I think total, like, overall. I mean, it has to be Dragonair. I think Dragonair is my overall favorite, but I do love Shiny Nuzleaf. I do love Shiny Metapod. Stuff like that. I love Shiny Garbodor. Fucking S tier Giga Brain take, Zay. Too many people shit on Garbodor. Shiny Trubbish and Garbodor are incredible. Shiny Garbodor is better, but I've definitely come to love Shiny Trubbish as well. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I love Garbodor as a Pokemon. People gotta put some respect on Garbodor's name. That's really impressive, Linity. I think, so I went really, really hard in Pokemon Go. I fell in love with Pokemon Go for 3 months, and I played like 14 to 16 hours a day for 3 months. I only played the game for 3 months, but within those 3 months, I think I ended up with around 160 shiny Pokemon. I went so fucking hard, it was absurd. I played during the community weekend that they did for Eevee, and I think I ended up catching around 52 or 56 shiny Eevees that weekend, which was disgusting. I went so fucking hard. And I was sick. I remember being like deathly ill and still pushing myself to fucking drive around and fucking get those shiny Eevees. What Pokemon is easier to find breeding? What do you mean by that, Samuel? Do you mean like what Pokemon do people egg shunt, or what do people usually breed for a shiny? Things like any starter Pokemon like Charizard, Beldum, any like rare shiny. Bagon can be hunted like that. Loudred and Exploud are underrated. I respect those Pokemon. I respect that, Zay. Shiny doesn't really answer my question, but I think I'll answer, I guess, multiple questions that could be your question. So yeah, there's people hunt. Finding a Pokemon, or sorry, breeding for a shiny Pokemon is not easy. It is literally the most difficult hunt in the game by far. It costs you hundreds of millions of Pokeyen. It is disgustingly expensive, as well as I'm gonna go ahead and just Lepa Berry this. Costs you hundreds of millions of Pokeyen. I'm out of Spore as well. Okay, let me just. This stinks. Okay. As well as taking around 1,000 to 2,000 hours, I'd say. It's the most difficult hunt in the game by far. You don't want to egg hunt stuff if possible. I don't think you need to egg hunt Yanma, but maybe I'm wrong. I think Yanma might have an uncommon. Yeah, Yanma's an uncommon encounter. I don't recommend egg hunting for shinies that aren't that are uncommon and below in the wild. I recommend just single encountering for. If it is rare or higher in the wild, I recommend egg hunting usually. Spirit Tomb, 96.4k eggs. God damn, dude, fuck that hunt. Holy shit, that's disgusting. 1 year and 2 months. There's a really good example of a shunt. That is disgusting. Congrats to him, dude. Okay, Spirit Tomb's an incredible shiny. I hate Spirit Tomb as a Pokemon competitively, but god damn, is it a beautiful shiny. That is insane. 96.4k eggs, I would fucking die. Holy shit. That's absurd. True, Lenity, true. RNG evens out. If you guys dodged the memberships, you'll definitely get a shiny today. Guaranteed. That's how it works, for sure. Tynamo's a great shiny. So Dynamo is a great shiny. I think you can times 5 Horde Dynamo, I believe. I believe you can times 5 Horde Dynamo, but you might need Lepa Berries. I think it's like a certain level in Chargestone Cave. Yeah, and even that's just going over double odds or like around double odds on an egg hunt is just unbelievably filthy. It's so insane. I think that's fair, Shiny Carp. Like that's just, yeah, I think that's fair. Definitely just my opinion, and I think it's, you know, there's nothing, if you have the money and stuff as well, like if you can afford it, more power to you. Yeah, pop off. Fair enough. Luck is all gone right now. Well, congrats on the shiny though, Nick. The egg hunter just rotted the grass for shiny. I think shiny Lucario is definitely an egg hunt. That shit's insane. You can definitely repel trick hunt it. I think I have a video on that. I think I have a video on it. Might be able to Google how to repel trick shunt Riolu or Lucario or something. What's up, Brandon? Happy to have you in your first stream, dude. What's up? What's up? 1 times 31 there. What times 31 more? I guess. That one's tough. That one's a weird one. Yeah, I feel you, Croopster. I'm not a fan of the spoofing thing. I get you. I get you. But it's tough if you live in like a rural area. Like it's tough. Pokemon Go is tough. Definitely area dependent. Area and like group dependent on whether it ends up being. I think it's at a really good spot right now. I think Pokemon Go is actually a good game right now. It was terrible on release. I'll fucking say it. Pokemon Go was like maybe the worst Pokemon game on release. But people fucking ate that shit up. But it got so boring so quickly, and that was a huge issue. I remember I only played Pokemon Go for 3 days on release, and I was like, this game's bad. I'm surprised everyone's so interested in it. Like, I don't think it's good. Like, I love Pokemon, and I was like, this game's trash. Yeah, that's absolutely awk. Absolutely awk. Having to constantly evolve your Riolus sucks. So do you think it's just not worth to egg hunt awk? Do you think it's just better to just wild encounter it? That makes sense because it's such a barrier, right? Like having to evolve them all is it's such a time sink. Such a time sink. Oh. Yeah, having access to it on mobile pretty easily is nice trashing. Oh, I've definitely done that. Kazuo, I've definitely done that. Just in game chat and stuff. I think there's around 5 minutes left, boys. 5 minutes left in the Ditto loot from 1 hour. This has been a pretty bad hour. I almost feel bad using this for the video, so maybe we'll do a different test or something. We'll see. I don't like to fudge those. Like it has to be a pretty like inaccurate hour for me to like toss it, because usually I like to have a pretty like realistic. I like to just do like 1 hour, and then that's the 1 hour, obviously, right? Gotcha. That's super good to know, Awk. I mean, yeah, obviously don't know for sure, but that's what you hear. That's good to know. Oh, I fucked up a little bit again. It took me a little bit of time. Not a big deal. Shiny Sneasel is fantastic. Hey, pop off. Yeah, Litwick's a great shiny. Oh yeah, I think shinies in Pokemon Go are interesting because like the rate in Pokemon Go, for those who don't know, is 1 out of 500, which seems extremely common, and it is still pretty common. But at the same time, you get encounters a lot slower in Pokemon Go generally, since you're not able to like just run back and forth in grass. You have to like wait for them to like appear to you in the wild. But if you're like driving around, you can check shit pretty quick. And like it depends, right? I do think 1 out of 500 is still pretty fucking easy and like pretty chill. But I think it's part of the allure of Pokemon Go. Like you are able to get the shinies way easier, and they do lose a lot of value because of that. But they're still exciting enough. I think Pokemon Go is in a pretty good state. Now, obviously, I prefer shiny hunting on PokeMMO for sure, but I think Pokemon Go is in a cool state. No, I don't believe like Aurora Veil, like the move, like the 6th gen move. I think it might also be an ability though, is what I'm thinking. I don't know why I think I'm doing all that. No, you could not get a Aurora Veil's a 6th gen move, so it doesn't exist in PokeMMO. I believe, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. I know it's not in the game, but I don't remember like which gen it is and stuff. Oh yeah, the chance of shiny on community day. If you don't know, the chance of let's say like the community day is Litwick, or the Pokemon's Litwick. Litwick will literally be a 1 out of 25. Is I'm pretty sure the rate. It's disgusting. Community day odds are insane. It's usually 1 out of 25 for the community day shiny. It's so insane. Yeah, which is literally hilarious. And that's like community day shinies are like I remember labeling my shinies on Pokemon Go as like community day shinies and non-community day shinies because like they're totally different things. Getting 1 shiny on community day is not impressive. Getting 50 or even like 20 or so like that, now that's impressive. Getting a ton of shinies on community day, I think that's pretty cool. But getting 1 or anyone can get 1 or 2, right? Or the Shundos, yes. I don't think I have a single Shundo, which is insane. Which is I mean they're so fucking rare. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I have to check. I might have bred for my Shundos, or not bred, but traded or whatever. I got the lucky Shundos. Favorite competitive Pokemon? Shuckle. my favorite, like, everything is Shuckle. Favorite shiny. Favorite Pokemon. Favorite comp. Huge fan of it. Nice, Shag. I think there's only 6 seconds, so this is the last Ditto catch. So we'll do this Ditto catch and we'll go ahead and call it a day. I'll be able to record. That's my timer's so loud, lol. I'll be able to do a little post recap on this. Hopefully you guys will see. Though I'm gonna be honest, the loop from 1 hour of Ditto video probably won't come out for like another 2 months or some insane amount of time because I'm so backlogged on videos. So won't be coming out for a long time, but we wanted to go ahead and catch these Dittos. I'll be doing a lot of Ditto videos, honestly. We're recording a lot of Ditto videos coming up since I'll be unlocking that on season 3 of Road to PokeMMO soon. That'll be a big deal. Let's timer ball this, the last Ditto. Hosting a Shuckle PvP tourney? Holy fuck, that would be... I don't know why I haven't thought about that. That's awesome, Ginger. Maybe one day. That's actually incredible. I wish Shell Smash was in the game. Or, actually, I don't think Shuckle... Well, I think it is, but I don't know if Shuckle can get it. I know it doesn't... Oh, I think Shuckle can get Shell Smash, but Contrary isn't in the game, is the issue. Alright, so that's going to be the last Ditto. That's going to go ahead and be it for me today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. If you have... make sure to leave a little like on it. It helps out a ton. It's a really quick and easy way to show some love and support. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. I think only around 35% of my viewers are subscribed, and I would love to hit 20K by the end of the year. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Discord link is down below to join a really cool community and just learn a lot about the game and see whenever I'm live here on YouTube. And if you want to go above and beyond the way Michael and Kubi did this stream, you can go above and beyond to become a YouTube member for $5 a month. Drop a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub over on my Twitch, or hit up my PayPal or Venmo down below. PayPal and Venmo are the best ways to support simply because they take less of a cut. So thank you to those platforms, and thank you to those who give on those platforms. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Best of shiny luck, best of PvP luck. Have fun in PokeMMO. Just enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love. Bye, guys.